Okay. I hope that makes you feel at ease. I got 3 all capital OKs. With the command line you suggested. I have restarted here. I have installed the drivers. Yes, yes, yes. I'm just sitting here. We're gonna wait to see what happens. I don't even know. So, I'm gonna pull this up. Pull this up. I'm gonna sit here. See what happens. I know what's wrong with it. Come forth. Genius of the OBS software. Ain't got no gas in it. Oh! Hi, comrade. Good luck, Pecan. I believe in you. Except emulation isn't real. Obviously you're playing on your PS3. Hi, this is Wordle. We're just gonna pretend nothing's gonna go wrong for July 29th, 2024. Should not be spelled. Please just Alt-Tab and hope that I don't crash. Yay! My own copy that I own. Yeah, good. Are you capturing anything? I closed the game. Honestly? This is insane. What if it's Ace Attorney? It's not the game. Are you sure? It's brand new. I've alt-tabbed out of it and I have these issues. When I'm in the game, I have less issues. In the task manager, the name is in Japanese. I'm saying it's possible. If we don't crash now, I mean, it's not launched right now. So if you don't crash at all from here on out, capture any other game to try to test your theory. I would rather just see if we're gonna crash at all without anything running, other than, you know, the blacklisted Chrome exe. Apparently. But we'll go ahead and get started. This whole thing's forced me to decrease my bitrate. You're gonna feel it when I play a more twitchy game, but for now, everything should be fine. Wordle and Ace Attorney don't require that high of a bitrate. Wrong! Oh my god. Okay. Was that for Wordle? Yeah, I know, but I thought it'd be funny that you were saying it, like, in relation to what I was saying. Wait, why'd you... No. Both of you guessed it, and I was like, yeah, it's solid. God damn it. It was both of you. If it was individual, I'd be like, no, because the... But both of you, it's like, oh, damn. Yeah, you know what? That is a good one. I hate that this could be it. I'd rather do Seiko's. It's a terrible guess. Yeah, It's atrocious, but it's technically possible. No. It can't be that, because that company hates that word. So it can't be that. What? Oh, that does seem rather... Okay. But yeah, fun fact, the Lego company hates you pluralizing because you are playing with Lego, the brand. I forgot. Anyway, speaking of Leggy, do we want Isle of Man or Madagascar? Because if you say Legos, it's one step closer to being a, just a word instead of a brand, and people can use it. So they gotta fight that. We're going for the man. Got it. I love men. That's good. I like when companies do that. What? Fight for their IP rights? Ooh, yeah. Love that. Capital. Alright. If companies didn't do that, then every game console would be Nintendo. Is that a problem? Listen, man. Is that a problem? Anyway, capital it is. That's fine. Capital Botswana? Does this feel Botswanan? Could be Brazil soon. Yes, cacked up dog. Many dog. Holy moly. This guy's hiding all the dogs. Take them out. Oh! Hold on. We need to read something. Yeah. All right. Now, I know this looks bad. It's fine. I know that it looks bad. World? I don't know, man. World might be better. I don't know. Yeah, I should have actually read it before, like, waiting.
You must try to remember me and your true self as well.
Marcela Paz. No, the other one? Shit. Sorry. They blurred the dog. I get distracted by a dog. Okay. That's why I lost the last one. I literally got like flashbang by a dog. I think I have to answer this. What a weird. Okay. How archaic. Hello. Sorry about that. It didn't crash. Yeah, I even got to answer a phone call about my contracted position that has yet to fucking pay me. I don't have to send a fax. Apparently what I need to do. So, okay, here's how fucked this is. I'm gonna let you in. Hey, come here. Come here. I'm gonna let you behind the curtain a little. Come here. So, this company, who I've signed up with, whose job, how they make money, is to give me a job so they can siphon off my fucking paycheck. In essence. These people, they decided that the best way for me to do that is to basically have me join their premium job hunting website, where they gotta put up my profile, and people can go through it, and they go, oh yeah, can we talk to this guy? And they want to look at me and stuff, right? I got that call about 2-3 weeks ago that they were doing that, and they said, okay, if you're interested, we're gonna send you an email, and you can read it over, and if you like go ahead and consent, you can like send back that information. It'd be great, right? And they send me information, and they like copy paste the whole damn thing. So at the bottom of what they sent me was where I was supposed to quote unquote sign. And I'm sitting here thinking, well, they fucked this up. Right? Like, all right, I'll wait to see another email, I imagine. And then it's in the back of my mind and I forgot about it. And I just now got a call going, hey, did you get that email? Were you interested? And I was like, yeah, it's just info. And she goes, yeah, go ahead and just reply. Remember how I asked a while ago whether or not you're sure it's a scam? My future sibling-in-law was employed by a specific company. And they have a very stable job right now. Barring some incidents that happened at work that would have happened anywhere. So, it's getting a little... They've had a stressful last week, but that would have happened no matter where they ended up employed, most likely. That stressful things can happen. That's beside the point. Yes! This isn't a pyramid scheme like the last place that got anywhere near hiring me. So now I've replied. And, in theory, by the end of the day. And I had to block this and go to BRB because I had to access my email. But we're here now. Hi. Anyway, hey guys, it hasn't crashed yet. Hey. How about that? I now have to have like this policy where I answer the phone based on any area number that matches my employer, quote unquote. Get a separate PC for your emails. I don't know if you're talking about like getting like a leftover Chromebook, but yes, that is a good idea. I don't have the funds. Thank you for the advice. I should also visit a doctor monthly. Hey, we're here at Spanish Fort. If you have a P.O. box, I could send you one. That is a highly generous offer. I also don't have the money for a P.O. box. I say that, I probably technically do. I don't think they're that expensive, but I'm good, thank you. He's drove there. No, I saw the word Spanish. In a boatload of water. So that means that we're most likely here, then maybe here. Why is your life so stressful even though nothing is happening? You know that saying about a frog, comrade? Where, they don't notice that the pot is boiling? Oopsie. And I mean, it isn't like nothing's happening. It's just a bunch of little things that pile up around me. Chromebooks have a 240 Hz display. Supposedly they are for gaming. That sounds atrocious. But yeah, it was real goofy when I thought my life would be in order by the start of this year because I'd have a job. Anyway, it's been an eventful year, and it hasn't even been a month. Don't ever make plans for having life. Alabama. Thank you, sir. I mean, for like a year and a half. What the? What the hell is this? What? What? Does anyone know who these dudes are? Kama, Sabel, and Bathoen. Here in Pula. Might be Africa. The Three Digoski Monument. I believe these guys to be the Digosi. All these three Digosis. Gabe the Gloomin Degrossi. Excellent. Whirl. Well, we certainly are here. This looks gorgeous. Look at these fall colors, man. Lovely. Is this in the morning? Oh, it's like an evening time. Oh, this is delightful. Where the hell are we? Clisson, Maine. Tell you what, actually, you know what, Eagle? I do have a separate computer for my emails. It's my phone. How about that? That's almost worse, isn't it? Warm, schön, Elfantenstark. That D. I was gonna say, is this Austria or Luxembourg? Und wandern will hier hos vermerschonern. This is Count. Yes, don't worry, Eagle. It was a joke. Yeah, yep. Okay, that's all I need to see. It's Luxembourg. That's all I needed to see. French. I smell French. Sacre bleu. No, speaking of, watch this shit. Bumfuck nowhere. I have driven through this town before. Oh, it's just 7 miles to Hollywood. That car scared me. That's 6 wheels. There we go. Why is there a car in the grass? Do I have to go back and show you that it was, Domain? I'm sorry, man. Famous place, like, wins by default. I'm sorry. Rigged. I already apologized. Diggy Solu? Yes, sir. Dragon. It's not Apollo Justice. Now, this would be the part where I would alt-tab into showing you that it's Apollo Justice, but I have a theory that alt-tabbing the collection crashes my encoder. And everyone thinks I'm crazy. No, it has to be my SSD. No, I think it's alt-tabbing the brand new Ace Attorney collection. In fact, you know what? I'm gonna prove it. Anyway, no. This is not the Royal Palace. Hello, brother. It's not even an option. Vienna. Nobody said you're crazy. I can see it in your eyes. That's right. My newest my newest plugin is being able to look through your webcam and see your eye reaction. You're the Twitch streamer. What color are my eyes? Brown. Next question. Wrong. Shit! It was highly likely. I just took the statistical likelihood. Hazel? Is it Hazel? They are brown. I knew it! Fucking knew it. But no, you like Columbo'd me. You planted fake evidence, and then I admitted that I had no clue, but I was right. Anyway, here we are in Gensovska. Oh, yeah, but no shit, I can't see through your camera. Why can't America look like this? Money. Wait, hold on, look! No, no, no! Corvi! Corvi, I have great news! This is America! Look, man! Isn't that great? Isn't that awesome? That's my house. No, let's check. See, look, it's as if that first round never happened. Oh, fuck. See the soil? Swana Pride Farm. Okay. Good enough. And now finally, internet domain is available. And I might just pick it just to apologize for not having picked internet domain earlier. Corvi, or... Hi. Comrade did it for us. Anyway. Doot. Doot. Oh. Doot. Doot. Diddle wheel. Wow. All right. Here's what we're gonna do. Spoilers for day... Spoilers. Alright, here we go. I'm going to launch Ace Attorney and have it in the background before we get started. I have launched Ace Attorney. Watch the memory usage? It's an encoding issue, not the memory. But I'll take a peek. If it is indeed the game, I'm gonna be sad. My CPU just shot up to 80%. That's because I launched a game. Alright. Yeah, like I said, that's normal. Alright, it's in the background. Dragon, Nemo, Mikey. Why are we doing this Shrek scene? Why are we doing this Shrek scene? Psycho! I'm in the main menu and the CPU dropped. Okay, my Ethernet just spiked. Break it down. Watch it be the drivers. What if it's anti-share DRM? Holy fuck, it is a Capcom game. Jesus. I did update the drivers, so I'll move on now. Yeah, there's a dev stream like right now. Dude! Why is my game like muted, dude? What the fuck? Why is it broken? I'm gonna reference it like every day. I'm gonna get some water. I'll read one line and let the music run, and then I'm gonna run to get water so fast! It won't be a problem. Oh. Is Rice not here today? He's not here? Hello. Just like SJ for real, for real. What, me not being here today? Yeah, hey guys, I'm not here either. He said his old foot injury is acting up. Oh, injury? He saw smiles yesterday. Yeah, he smiled when he said he'd be fine as long as you're there, Trizzy. Yes. Fine. We'll be fine. Here comes Justice. I started my voice training at 5 this morning. Ooh, do some now. I want to see. Here. Huh? Okay. My name is Apollo Justice, and I'm fine. That sounds more like a self-mantra than voice training. I'm fine, you know what I'm saying? Good morning. Yes, sup? I'm with the kill the verdict, G. See if I care. You just hang loose and let things go with the flow, you know what I'm saying? Not really?
Bucky, no be running your mouth like that in here.
See, that's the difference between me and you, old man. I ain't afraid of no cops. Real G's keep it real till they spend some hard time in the pen.
You have absolutely no idea what you're talking about.
Well then, voice training too, Apollo. My worst fears realized. Trial starting and I still haven't had a real talk with my client. Hi, if you missed yesterday's stream, our client wants to go to jail, but he didn't do the murder, but he wants to take blame anyway, so he can go to jail. And his dad, who is a Yakuza, is like,
don't fuck it up. He's not going to jail.
So...
Court is now in session for the trial of Walkie Kataki.
The defense is ready, Your Honor.
It's a too rock and roll air, Judge.
It's him. The guy from yesterday. He's a prosecutor. It's Mr. Gavin's brother.
Wrong time. Wrong time no see, Prosecutor Gavin. Were you taking a leave of absence?
You know that little band I should do in my free time. The thing is, we got real popular. Had to say 9 to your fans and see a few singles go platinum, yeah?
I see. Well, to be honest, I was a little concerned. I feared that you might still be distraught over that one trial.
Not to worry here, Judge. I wouldn't miss the day in court for the world. It's worth even more than VIP passes to one of my concerts, yeah?
Give Clavier the old Elvis treatment? But he's speaking German.
Oh, thank you very much. How could I pass up a chance to see true strengths of a little boy who bears a mumble?
That's English. J.A. Mikey, I'd love you to open up an English dictionary and then tell me what the definition of J.A. is. I'll wait. Take your time.
It was worth cancelling a show too.
That's J.A. Eagle just mentioned that it's German for piano. Klavier. Could be Swedish. I'm already covering that. Don't worry. That's obviously my Swedish accent.
Thank you very much.
Understood. You may give your opening statements to the court.
Before that, I was thinking. Let's go, not a bit serious.
It is a court of law. It is a court of law.
Why do you say it like that?
Well, it is a court of law.
That's no way to get a caught jumping. Ouch.
Well, we're not supposed to jump. This is a courtroom.
Achtung, baby. Today we play it my way.
What's that noise?
Sometimes you have to get up in order to get down. The persecuted.
This is crazy.
The victim, Paula Maractis, director of the Maractis Clinic. The scene, People Park. He was found pummeling a noodle stand.
Oh, what in the world was the doctor doing pulling a noodle stand?
He's Elvis pilled. Well, now he's German Elvis. I hope you're happy.
Yes, I believe. You will only find out right by asking the defendant right here, right now. Because it's an undeniable truth that he shot the victim, baby.
What do you mean undeniable?
So it's glad anyone here justice glad that the punk in the defendant's chair. His crime was witnessed quite clearly, you see.
Well, very well. Please admit his witness to the court.
Nine. Not yet.
I have a potential minor Disco Elysium character that would fit this guy's voice perfectly. Also, I like how I'm going to ignore him like air guitar shredding. All right, let's see. Hold on. I have to now launch. I miss Edgeworth. This guy is a Red Hot Chili Pepper. All right, hold on. This is what Eagle recommend. Eagle. Wow. Pecan. Are you about to tab out? He's tapping out. It's fine. First 20 seconds.
Good morning, yeah. 1, 2, 3. Yakuza, the place to be. Hardcore.
That's all we need. Thank you, Your Honor.
Nine. Not yet. First, there's a little matter to be cleaned up.
Could you talk without the accompaniment? Sorry, I could see the guitar for a second.
What is a prosecutor, Gavin?
So motive, Air Judge. Air Judge, why did the little punk do it? Why did he get the director of the Maractis Clinic?
Not so fast. The defendant doesn't have to explain that.
Or what if the defendant specifically requests to do so, as he did this morning? I want to give a shout out to all my homies. I believe he said.
What?
What is right? They might say that on stage. You should hit the crowd with speed and ferocity. Sounds like he got you good, huh, Polly?
Well, this is highly unusual, but the court will now hear from the defendants concerning his motive in the crime. So you, son, are the defendant. Waki, are you?
Hey, son, old man. You step to Kentucky, you best prepare to step strong. You step to a public official, you best be prepared to step into jail.
Gotta hand it to him. Waki sure has guts. It's not his guts I'm worried about.
Well then, the court will now hear testimony of the defendant's motive. From the defendant himself.
Look at his stupid face.
I'll tell you one thing. That doctor was a quacker. Someone had to show him what's what. I was in the clinic about half a year ago. He messed him up. Missed my op, something bad. And then he just lets me go. Without a word. See you later. Bye. So I can't go in, get another doctor to patch me up again. And that was the day I done figured it out. No OG's gonna let that pass. That's why I went to his pad that night. Know what I'm saying?
You're saying you are the victim's patients?
A lot of stuff goes down when you're keeping it real on the street, true that. Tell you one thing, that doc was whack.
Very well. If it's it may begin the cross-examination.
I can't believe this is the first time I'm hearing about all of this. Turns out my dumbass was just overcomplicated as usual with learning React. It's just HTML within JavaScript. I mean, if you really boil it down, yeah, you just, it's object oriented. Anyway, shut up. Oh, sorry, I clicked. First of all, the word you're looking for is quack. And isn't that a little harsh? He's your family doctor.
Who asked you, pointy locks? Who do you think you are?
Your lawyer?
Look, I ain't trying to hear that. He was a quacker, plain and simple.
By someone, you mean... Was there anyone with a score to settle with this doctor? Besides you, I mean?
You better ask somebody else, Holmes. What do I care? I made my own mind and did what I had to be done. Straight gangster style.
Why were you so mad at this doctor?
Yo, sit back and listen while I drop it, J-Man.
So you were a patient in the Rictus Clinic half a year ago? For what reason?
And what you might call a mark of honor.
Can you explain precisely what was wrong?
We had a run-in with the Rivalis family. That's when I pulled a jack move. It ran into an ambush. G busted a cap right in me.
According to my sources, you couldn't stand the stress of waiting and ran in 50 minutes for a appointed time by yourself.
Hey, I was winning the match for those guys.
So you were carried to the Mercatus Clinic from there?
Apparently he was shot in the heart.
Shot in the heart? And he's to blame? Well, he gives love a bad name. I can catch bullets between my teeth, but I never learned how to catch them with my heart.
A bullet just stopped short of my thumper, you know what I'm saying? I would've gotten golden if it weren't for that whack doc.
Didn't even take a stupid bullet.
So, as you say, surgery was a failure.
And all of it, Holmes.
What do you mean he just let you go without a word?
What do you think it means? It's whack, that's what.
I'm not sure what that means, but it sounds bad.
Sounds as though Herr Doctor wished to hide his mistake. This is why he let the defendant go.
He was a liar, straight up. He's better at you than me.
Game is 16 episodes? Yeah. So this bullet's still...
You know it, I can still feel it. Right there in my chest, pressing up against my heart.
Oh, get out the metal detector. Your words are like a bullet shot straight into my heart.
Something to that effect. Incidentally, that's from one of my hit singles.
Well, that sounds like a straightforward case of malpractice.
Yo, word, G-Man. We're no accident, that's for sure.
Seems that there were issues with this doctor.
Man, putting him down was like doing the world a favor.
Lucky, please consult your lawyer before saying things like that. Shut up, Apollo. Back straight.
But why did this mistake only come to light that day?
It was found during the family health checkup.
Family health checkup?
That was the wackest thing of all. All us G's lining up, taking eye exams and all that. Better die young and fade away, bizoy.
A relief to hear.
Eh? What's a relief?
Oh, did your father not tell you? The bullet you carried so close to your heart. If not attended to immediately, it could kill you.
What? He's gonna slowly turn into the TF2 medic.
Yes, sir, Dr. Mercatus no knowledge concerning this ticking time bomb in you. Knowledge that could have saved your life.
No way, that's whacked.
Says proof. Your checkup report.
Okay, someone give this kid his iPad. Okay.
How ironic that you killed the one man capable of helping you. You're almost as careless as he was. Well, the place is happy. Let's get this gig started.
What started?
We've had enough of a warm-up act, yeah? Time to hear from the witness.
Lucky sure is quiet all of a sudden. I'm a little uneasy myself. Is this Gavin's strategy?
So, you tell us about your name and occupation.
My name is Wesley Stickler. By occupation, I take it that your profit society at large supports a livelihood, under which definition I must confess to being unemployed. However, we must acknowledge the meaning of identity, which is commonly attached to this notion of occupation, and once we have accepted this reality, we see that our confusion is not Gestalt per se, but derives instead from the vagueness inherent in all representations of
by which he means to say that he is a student. A junior at Ivy University, if I'm not mistaken. Yes, in the Department of Science and Engineering. Filled with curiosity for all things, I spend my days in pursuit of truth, honing my Stickler. Please do accept curiosity to the case at hand today.
Very well, Mr. Stickler. Please testify in the court what you saw on the night of the crime.
You ask. Quite simply, what I saw. However, you understand that no Homo sapien has two eyes. These designers receive and interpret data, sending images in the form of signals.
I've met this person.
That night, I passed into the park on my way home from shopping when I saw them. One man pull out a stand and the man facing him. I saw them quite clearly. The man facing the victim was the defendant. In his hand, he had, yes, a pistol. It was pointed at the man pulling the stand. A shot. The bullet hit the man pulling the stand from the front, square in the forehead.
Redditor.
Was there anyone else in the bank at that time?
I can say with 100% accuracy that there was not.
The pistol of our witness refers to is this. The court accepts any evidence.
The fingerprints were wiped. Wasn't the defendant shot? Yes.
Oh, very well, Mr. Justice. You may cross-examine the witness.
Yes, Your Honor. Trucy, why are you staring like that at the witness? That man. I can't help but feel I've seen him somewhere before.
Alright. High Life Weaver.
On the way home from shopping, you say? Why go through the park? A fascinating inquiry, revealing me culpable of being insufficiently verbose. Let us consider the time saved passing through the park on the way home from the store. In that time, I'm capable of solving 2 GMAT problem sets. On average, it requires 3 minutes 24 seconds to ergo. The time to complete the 2 is, on average, 6 minutes 48 seconds. However, in the case that the questions are the verbal category, admittedly not. That's enough. Enough. I get the idea.
Well, Mr. Justice, the court hopes to finish cross-examination sometime this month.
Please, I have a recording booked after this trial, and I've got a show to perform. Jeez, sir, you're all so busy.
There was a hat stealer? Yeah, there was a hat stealer.
Were those men talking by any chance?
Yeah. Yeah, we have a hat. Now this hat is actually, a prop owned by that 15-year-old, but it was really bothersome. I was highly concerned until now. Anyway.
These men talking by any chance? Now that you mention it, they were, though I cannot claim I heard them clearly. Only fragments, such as, you lied to me, oh, and I'm gonna give you a taste of your own medicine, pal. Oh. It's just as odd defendant claims. I believe he wished to teach the victim what it felt like to take a bullet to the heart.
Oh, that's true, then this is a vital piece of testimony.
Sounds like he heard them clearly enough to me. Did you return the hat belonging to the mafia lady? No. Yeah, she just never showed up again. Sounds like you heard them clearly enough to me.
I might be allowed to amend my testimony. What now? To be precise, he did not say pal, but man. Yeah, that was the way of it. I swear it on my diploma. What's the difference? As this other man, who was he? How can you be so sure it was the defendant? The crime took place at night. It could have been too dark. Perhaps I was remiss in not mentioning this earlier. Huh. You see, in class, I always sit in the very backmost seat. Do you know why? Who cares? Because I do not wish anyone to copy my perfect notes.
And this relates to your testimony, how?
I mention this to illustrate my predisposition to the which it is perfect. It was dark, you say? There are lights in the park. If I say the defendant was in the park that night, then he was in the park that night. It is hard, immutable fact. He sure is confident. He needs to be telling the truth, too. Are you sure that the pistol you saw is the same one that he just submitted as evidence? Am I sure? Surely you jest. Or so a common witness would be so tempted to say. Huh? Yet, I am no common witness. I see not only events as they are, but the logical structure governing these events. First, we must consider the fact that I was night in the park, and the field of vision was due to insufficient levels of illumination. Now, if we consider that the pistol, let us call it the object A, was indeed shrouded in darkness, it becomes difficult to say with certainty that object A was indeed object A. I think you need to concede that clearly.
The advantage was for a normal witness.
Yet the fact that a pistol was fired before my eyes is indisputable. I can still see it when I close my eyes. The defendant raised his weapon.
This one, jail. Where in the forehead? Now, I think we show the knife with his bullet. It's the autopsy. We show this. Yeah, it doesn't directly prove that he wasn't holding a gun at the time. Yeah, I'm sorry. Okay. Ow. Great. Also save. Yeah, I'm about to. Now, we try presenting the fact that there's no bullet, no fingerprints. Bro, this game sucks. Press everything first. I have, except for the last line, but here you go. Are you absolutely certain that only one shot was fired? Yes, of course it was one shot. Why do you ask? Ah, contradiction, finally. Mr. Stickler, according to the court record, the pistol was fired twice. The clear cut.
Good eyes, Herr Justice. You're cool. Very cool.
Huh? You really think so?
No. Anyway, there's no reason why this other shot hadn't been fired that night.
Meaning?
This pistol came from the Kentucky Family Messenger. I think it's not unreasonable to assume that the pistol had been fired once before that night, during, perhaps, another altercation.
Oh, he's got a point.
Judging from his smug expression, I'd say Prosecutor Gavin had the answer ready before he even spotted the problem.
He's pretty confident in his testimony.
Saying if his six went around are most confident, he's got a weak point somewhere, Apollo. Find it.
As shown, like 90% of the time, the last thing's not worth pressing. Don't die of. Forehead. Applied directly to the forehead. A temple is the forehead. That is a pharmaceutical joke, isn't it? I'm making fun of a really stupid commercial. It's the... Here, I'll do this. To the right temple. Why did I misread this as right in the temple? Yeah, you're right. Oh, that's all of it. I think I have a chance. Is that you relaxing I see here, Justice? Objection!
Once is quite enough, Mr. Justice.
Hello, pace yourself. This trial's not over yet. Right. Look at this.
The autopsy report? No problem with the autopsy report?
There you go, says Mikey. Like she was waiting for me to catch up.
It's probably the autopsy report?
Right, a problem. Yes, the problem is the location of the entry wound.
The location?
You testified that the killer shot the victim square in the forehead, did you not? I have already determined your angle of inquiry. Allow me to explain. It's quite simple, really. First, understand that when I say square, I speak not in geometrical absolute. What I mean by this, for example, the deflection of a meter is what is going to have wavelength of light emitted by a kryptonic particle, as we all know. In addition, it is well known the fact that the kryptonic particles are rare and invisible to the kind eye, which points to a basic fallacy in life reasoning, namely that...
Mr. Justice.
Yes?
Is there an objection to these, cryptid particle thingies?
This is the big time and you're obsessed with something so small you disappoint me. No, I'm obsessed with something big. I mean, there are bigger, less nitpicky problems here.
Up to jail.
Just look at the autopsy report. The location of the entry wound was the right temple. Temple? A temple. Mr. Sickley, you said quite clearly the victim was shot square in the forehead. That's a contradiction. Isn't it? It is, right? Finally. Herr Justice. Oh, Herr Justice. Yes? Your tactics are outdated. Trying to shake the witness by objecting to trifles? Surely you haven't forgotten the fatal wound by your master suffered 7 years ago. Phoenix Wright, was it? Look, I know the wound was in the wrong place according to this testimony. Hey, hair, forehead. Forehead? Let us imagine you are walking through the park. You see two men facing each other, one with a pistol trained on the other. What would you do, hair, forehead? Well, I guess I would try to stop them. I'd probably shout, stop. And you, Fräulein? Me? Well, I'd probably scream eek. And you, air stickler, what did you shout, I wonder? The victim turned his head at the last moment. Yes, thank you for checking my memory.
Sounds like an amendment to the testimony required.
As soon as the killer raised his pistol, I took action. Cease this at once, you two, I cried. With composure. The victim turned in the direction of my voice, and a shot rang out. Whereupon, our powerfully killer, the defendant, appeared to have been frightened. Tossing his pistol aside, he fled from the scene.
I see. So you attempted to stop the crime.
Indeed. With composure. Well, maybe the criminal wouldn't have fired if he hadn't shouted like that. That doesn't really matter now, unfortunately.
Let's consider this new testimony, shall we? Observe the diagram, if you would.
The witness, Mr. Stickler, was it, stood here.
He shouted, "Oh, stop, please," or something of this nature, and the victim responded by looking at the witness's direction. If the killer were to have fired at just that moment, as we can see, the bullet would have struck the right temple, as in the report.
That does seem to be the case.
Witness the power of a junior in Ivy University's Department of Science.
Oh, very well, Mr. Justice. You may now cross-examine the witness.
Did he shout before the shot? That's what he's saying. I don't believe it.
So you saw a raised pistol. Weren't you frightened? It could be said we students of Ivy University. No fair. The moment I saw the pistol, my inner sense of justice compelled me to take action.
That's certainly brave of you. You might have gotten shot.
Eh? You certainly were lucky. If I were in the killer's shoes, I certainly wouldn't have left a witness behind. He actually looks like he had no idea he was in danger. Regardless, I attempted to halt the bloodshed.
Isn't there a meme that looks like this guy? Talking about like the raised eyebrow thing?
I cried with composure. Are you sure both men were able to hear your voice? They were, of course. My high, exquisite voice echoed through the park. And the victim responded to a clarion call. Quiet. Did you hear the gunshot at the same time the victim turned? Indeed, I wouldn't say about the same time, to be precise. That's not okay. And the victim didn't ask you for help? It could be said that he didn't have time to ask. He didn't even have time to take a single step. I am totally sure that the killer fired because Mr. Stickler startled him. Don't say that too loud, Trucy, please. We're upon our power of the killer. Can you describe the killer's actions more clearly? He seemed quite surprised, especially considering that it was he who did the deed. As you can see, human psychology is a tangled web indeed. He simply couldn't believe what he had done. He shot, he panicked, a common tale, but true. Unfortunately, before I could take further action, you didn't try to apprehend the criminal? It all happened so fast, I'm afraid I hadn't the time. Doesn't that sound like was odd, Apollo?
Yeah, see, look. When I press here...
He was in a hurry, right? He fired the pistol and left it right away? Went to Destiny, that's what happened, yeah. In that case, I'd expect to find something that we didn't find. Find something? Find what? I hate that contradiction. Kinda sad to see it go. And that's as I feel. What do we do now?
See, look, when I press the last thing, it just goes, hey, you fucked up, bucko. After giving me no information. And instead, I need to be presenting the fact that we have the pistol. Hold on. Greetings. I have come here from surfing the Twitch waves, wondering what you think of the game so far. Are you a dev? No, I do not think TGO Poma is a dev. I've been liking it. I mean, I would hope that more characters from the first trilogy would show up. I'm begging for Gumshoe to show up. But wait a second. Another misleading request. I bet you're so beholden to your own mode of disclosure you can't see discourse. You can't see how it affects you. Come again. And a second, you say? A second. Are we intended to wait just that? A single second? 1/16th of a minute? That's hardly enough time to draw a breath, let alone make a statement in court. Now, had you asked for a long period of time, say 3 minutes, 35 seconds...
Mr. Justice.
Yes, Your Honor.
I might understand you objecting to the length of a second.
Yes, I mean, no. Here, look at the pistol. It doesn't have a single fingerprint on it. A common ploy made all more common, I fear, by the prevalence of television. Criminals these days are loath to leave fingerprints. Wait, but you said the killer tossed the gun and ran. That's right. He didn't have time to wipe the gun for Prince. I should request a key to university student. There's a song in there. I'm little. Then let's think like adults then, shall we, Fräulein? Eh? What is the killer? Defendant was wearing gloves. God, man, I didn't think of that, Apollo.
Well, Mr. Justice?
Had the killer been wearing gloves? No. The record of the murder weapon is very clear about one thing. The fingerprints were white, which means some trace of Prince remained, which contradicts your testimony. If everything happened as you say it did, he wouldn't have had time to wipe the pistol. That may be, but it does not change what I saw. The killer, the defendant, he threw down the murderous weapon from his hand and fled. Mia's not here. Yeah, Mia's a ghost that is haunting Phoenix. And I imagine gave birth to his child. I don't know who else. And this pistol was found at the scene of the crime. Strong suggesting that this was the weapon he disposed of. That sounds solid to me, well hair forehead. Any of your precious objections? That's the only mother I'd accept. Okay, apparently that was questionable. That was supposed to be like a joke. Mia, like, felt overbearingly, like, into Phoenix for the trilogy. And the timeline don't add up otherwise. What gives Apollo? Let's see, that voice training's got to work. You know, I've only recently realized something. No matter how much you train your voice, it doesn't matter if you have nothing to say. When it means nothing to say, isn't it obvious from what the witness just said? Isn't what obvious? When he restated what he saw just now, he said he saw Wonky drop a murderous weapon. That's not the same as being 100% sure of what Wonky threw away. You're right. You're right. Edgeworth is the mother. True. You're just confused because a pistol was found on the scene. Poor Mr. Stickler. It must be hard to be so perfect and yet so wrong. Well, it can be said that I'm quite offended. Well, it is indeed true that once in my youth I wrote a love letter in my own blood that was seized by the teacher and posted on the blackboard for all to see, and for this apprehension poor might be prefixed to my name, yet it's the issue at hand.
What we can say for certain is that the witness saw the killer throw something. Does the defense have anything to say about this?
Now, what if he threw, wasn't a pistol? What if it's something else? What if something else? At least one person on the defense team seems to be sinking.
Oh, what does wrong off your pretty face, Gavin?
Your gorgeously well-kept face. See you later, Poma. Thanks for dropping by.
Swear to God, I'm gonna walk right over there and take it from your soft, supple hands. Perhaps you can warp the court of the nature of this something else. What did the killer throw away before fleeing the scene? Is that the sword? I saw one of those on the late night movie last night.
Great, let's leave the private judge. This knife was found at the scene of the crime, with the defendant's prints on it.
His prints?
This single piece of evidence proves two important things. One, that the defendant threw down wasn't a pistol. Two, the defendant wasn't wearing gloves.
Indeed.
Oh, hair forehead. You're forgetting two other things you just proven.
Huh? You mean that he was there? You know, shit.
One, that's the man the witness saw defendant, Mr. Waki Kataki. Two, that the defendant was holding a knife with the intent of harming the victim. Ah.
Indeed.
Never understood Gavin in the lesson here.
Miss Court is of the opinion that our witness is fond of making assumptions. In that light, it would behoove us to hear about what really occurred, with less assuming, please.
And it's always the same with you people. Mark left the house on foot, and 5 minutes later, his brother left after him. How long would it take for Mark's brother to catch up to him? Assuming that Mark never had to stop at traffic light. Assuming, yes, that's what I said. Assuming, as if that were a probable situation at all. Yet you people are assuming that my assumption is no better.
What this court assumes is that the witness will testify as to what had happened after the shot was fired.
I could not prevent the killer from leaving the scene, nor could I simply leave the scene in good conscience. Ergo, I used my cell phone to call the police. The police arrived at the scene 10 minutes later. I saw no one else. Why didn't you chase the killer? He was, as you say, a killer. Of course I could have run him down, yet what was that done when cornered? Sadly, it takes more than an aptitude for solving quadratic equations to know that. Did the testimony earlier not prove the defendant's presence at the scene? And do we not also know that there was no one else there? It seems clear that we have our killer. Does it not?
Well, does it not, Mr. Justice?
We're gonna find a way to take this testimony down quick. Which way did the killer run? By that time, it was clear the killer had noticed me. Naturally, he ran in the opposite direction. He ran into the opposite direction from the Kataki mansion. Achtung! Don't even think about pointing out that he was going away from his own home. All he had to do was look back once he was out of sight. How did he know that's where I was going? Comrade! Nor could I simply... You were certainly composed for someone who had just witnessed a killing. If one is to devote one's life to the pursuit of science, one must never flinch at the sight of a little blood, nor be so moved by a chemical discovery that one drops one's flask on the flat-brick floor. Oh, cool answer. Very cool. So it's nothing strange about the way he acted. It seems like she has something to say. I just came back from the... Was that inappropriate? No, I just... the joke's getting places, I guess. I don't know. I don't hate it, but it's just like, god damn it, you know. Anyway, wasn't your first thought to call an ambulance? It could be said that I have dabbled in medicine. The injury I witnessed, wrong voice, namely a single shot to the head, tends to result in death. Ergo, there's no need for me to call an ambulance. Oh, a perfect syllogism. Proof in 3 parts. Exquisite. Simply exquisite. He actually looks like he's going to cry. Trucy, can you just speak up, please? Can you tell us in detail about these 10 minutes? I stood in a state of heightened awareness. Anything could happen at any moment. Anyone could appear from any direction. Is that all? No one came. Nothing happened at all. I saw it all, which is to say, I saw nothing.
It was late at night. I don't think there would be few people around the park.
So he just stood there watching. Not much going on there. Trucy. Trucy, if you got something to say, by all means, fucking say it. What are you doing? Can't find a single problem with that testimony. Had enough at last here for it. Maybe it's time to back off a bit. No. Defense still has some questions that demand answers, Your Honor.
Your opinion, Prosecutor Gavin?
Well, let him play attorney till he's satisfied, I say. I'll amuse myself by composing my next smash hit in my head.
Oh, very well. Get the cross-examination.
No, there's nothing there.
Now, 75 Club Hollow.
Stories. I hate these. I hate the, like, some of us chemically flick it back to this month's hair forehead. I don't have enough to put Walkie away yet. Should I back off? Yeah, whatever. I hate that when you have to, like, stop for the story to continue. Like, you're forcibly give up. I don't think fish by the testimony at all.
Based on no objection to the witness's current testimony.
There are any number of ways to explain the lack of prints on the pistol, I assure you. As clearly was wearing gloves was wiped the previous user's prints off. And after the deed was done, this fell out of his pocket as he was throwing the gun away. A mistake befitting of a small-time punk, in my opinion. No?
No. It seems to come to the end of the line here.
No, that can't be all. How unfortunate. It seems that your work got to start at the same stage as me. Were you here for it?
I believe this brings cross-examination to a close. This court will now declare the verdict for the defendant, Waki Kutaki.
Huh? Huh? Jersey?
Nobody move. Up, Raffles, to me of this. Who are you? There be no verdict in this court. Not yet.
Wait, are you one of the Katakis?
Are the Kakis? You mean the phrase gangsters? But I want to see me get pretty little girl and smile. As I say, I'm doing the for 20 minutes.
Well?
I put this court will not bow better from the likes of.
Judge. I see little points in further aggravating this gentleman.
Recess, 20 minutes. I promise you, you'll regret it.
Wait, how did he disappear so fast?
Come to live in a lobby, Apollo.
I suppose I have no choice but to join for a 20-minute recess. Bailiff, catch that mysterious man.
Where are the court security officers? So he does not see the hat. I'm liking that people like the hat sensor. It's Japan. It's Dark Age of Justice Japan. It's facing the wrong way. I think it's... I mean, you can easily flip it. It's fine. Jersey! Jersey!
Ooh, quick, Paul. Good show.
Jersey? You're okay. I thought... Don't cry, Apollo.
That's good for nothing, gangsters.
There are some things you just don't do. I'm pressing charges. Wait, just calm down, Apollo. Or else...
What the fuck?
Surprise. It's one of my best tricks. The amazing Mr. Hat.
Look marvelous, darling.
He's a big hit on stage at the Winter Bar.
Yes, I'm a big hit.
What do you think? Do you like it? Trucy, there are some things just don't do. I'm pressing charges. Apollo, now's not time to be threatening me. It's you who's being threatened here. Oh. Remember what you said to Waki's father yesterday? You promised you'd save his son. But that testimony was rock solid. What are you suggesting I do? Fabricate evidence? Like the judge declares a verdict, it's all over. If I can use my talent to stop that from happening, I will. Trucy, no more stage abductions, please. I'm not talking about magic, Apollo. I know the witness isn't confident. I can perceive what he's feeling. It might not mean anything, but it's all we got. You can see what he's feeling? Think back, Apollo. Think back to the times when there was a contradiction in his testimony. All the times. All the times there was a contradiction. Oh, I think I remember them, sure. There were 2 times he made statements he wasn't confident in, and each time there was a contradiction. In his hand, yes, a pistol. It was pointed at the man and pulling his stance. Tossing the pistol aside, he fled from the scene. He said the man tossed aside the pistol, but it turned out he wasn't sure, and sure enough, there was a contradiction. Well, that's true, but how's that help us? Did you notice anything? Whenever he made a statement it wasn't confident in, he displayed a certain habit.
In his hand, he held, a pistol. It was pointed at the man pulling the stand. You see it? The very moment he said the word pistol, his fingers got all tense, and he fiddled with the corner of a page in his book. How am I supposed to see that? Well, I could see it. Why else do you think Daddy went 7 years without losing a game of poker?
What? What do you?
I always sat next to Daddy during his big matches. I could see what his opponents were feeling. I mean, that's how Mr. Wright run all those games? Not cheating, officially. I wasn't looking at their hands or anything. I wasn't there all the time either. Daddy's quite good at poker after all, but not good enough to go undefeated that long.
Great, so he cheated, but what does that do for us?
I don't believe this.
It's not literal magic. This girl is good at reading faces. Okay.
Yeah, let's just test it one more time. No, scratch that. You have to watch his testimony. Perceive the truth.
Watch a testimony? Perceive the truth? The only I'm perceiving is that I'm going to lose.
Not true. Daddy said so. He said you have the power, Apollo.
Mr. Wright said that? That's a testimony. Perceive his true feelings. Is he serious?
Time's up. Sorry, I can't think of any other way out of this one, Apollo.
What she said before the trial started.
Oh, Mr. Wright's not here today, then? He said his old foot injury is acting up. Yes, he smiled when he said it would be fine as long as you're there, Truce.
Is this what you meant by us being fine?
No.
Methods aside, she did avoid one guilty verdict already today. And show this court what a bit. Get ready for justice. Let's do it.
Apollo.
You know, I'm starting to think I can do this.
I didn't think you could do it all along.
Oh, one. Oh yeah, one more thing.
Try to cover Mr. Hat as best you can.
I just flew from the coast and warrior my arms tired.
Right.
Of course, not back in the session.
Right. You're fine.
I'd like to say that the young lady sitting next to you, Mr. Justice.
You mean me?
Oh, don't you have anything to report? Anything concerning the mysterious phantom in the silk top hat?
Right, him. Don't worry about him. I settled that.
Have you settled that? Why did you give him $100? Or?
Yeah, it was out of court settlement. Right.
Perhaps Fräulein would have us believe it was nothing more than a passing dream.
A fantastic illusion. Now you see it, now you don't, am I right? I think he's on to me.
I wish he'd stop being so hot. Fuck, cool. No, I meant cool. Mr. Hat is just Bugleberry. Why is she with us again? Is Phoenix busy? Does he even know Apollo? Yeah, Phoenix retired. This is Phoenix's daughter. Phoenix is also in the hospital. And he was like, you do it. It'll be fine. And we know him because the last case, he was our client.
Let us dispense with these niceties and get straight to the matter. What are your plans for our gifted witness? Right. The defense would like to request another cross-examination. Because I forgot to ask something.
There was no issue with the witness' previous testimony. I grant your request, however. This court will not permit stalling for time.
Understood, Your Honor. Don't forget Apollo. When he isn't sure about something, he has a habit of fiddling with his book. I could not prevent the killer from leaving the scene, nor could I simply leave the scene in good conscience. Ergo, it is myself who call the police.
You didn't do it.
Until the police arrived at the scene 10 minutes later, I saw no one else. Not sure I'm qualified to watch testimonies after all. Focus, Apollo. Find his weak spot. Focus. Only were that easy. My ears hear what he says, my eyes see his expression. Do I have to do something more? What other senses do I have? What's this, my bracelet? Ugh. Stinks. What's going on? The bracelet feels different somehow. I think Daddy was right. You can see it, can't you, Apollo? You're almost there. Find the weak spot in his testimony. I know this sounds crazy. My bracelet's trying to tell me something.
Oh, hey, look at his magic.
So you called immediately after witnessing the murder? The police undoubtedly have the record of the call. Why not check with them? Wait, Apollo, this has to be it. Wait, you mean this happened? Don't forget Apollo.
We just did this.
I was about to say it's just like a minute ago. Where? He has to tell about something has to happen in his book. The only time he had the book open was here. Means that this is the place for his habit. I don't know how I know, but I know. Now what? It's my bracelet. It's different somehow. I can feel it reacting to something about the witness.
Your bracelet? And she looks up the top of the UI.
Not sure I get this focus stuff you're talking about, Trucy. But I have a feeling that trusting my bracelet is the way to go. Okay, just need to touch my bracelet with R as it reacts to the testimony. What's going on? I can see the witness's face, especially so clearly. It's filling my mind. I see nothing else. I hear nothing else. Apollo? Trucy? What's happening to me?
What is young Justice doing? Is he having a seizure on the floor?
Oh, emotions got the best of him, I think.
Can we get like an EMT in here? I think he's drooling.
This is what I meant by focusing. Focusing. In that state, you can see everything, Apollo. Everything the witness does.
That's great, but this is kind of freaking me out.
Just look for Mr. Stickler's Twitch. His Twitch.tv, his habit. You remember it, right? He says something he's not sure if he fiddles with the page of his book. You got it! Right now, you're looking at the witness's face. And your eyes are sort of bugging out.
I bet they are.
First, move focus attention down to Mr. Stickler's hand. His hand? You don't look for now, but you have to be looking at the right place.
That's right. Let's see his face like this.
I'm gonna try changing my viewpoint. Perfect. Now you're ready.
Ready for what?
Ready to perceive the truth behind the twitch.
Perceive?
Try listening to witnesses talk as you focus. Then watch for his habit.
Right, you mean with the fiddling with the page?
That's right. I'm just gonna look closer. Perceive with R. Find his weakness spot, and I game to be able to give him the royal flush.
Looking like a true pokerhead's daughter.
A magician, thank you very much.
Yes. Oh my god. I hate the tutorials in this game. It takes so long.
Apollo, that's not it.
Oh, I guess I'm kind of lost here.
Remember this habit. He feels the phases. Yeah, okay.
You gotta wait for the word to come up. Okay.
Gotcha!
He did not use his cell phone. It's for the kids.
I saw it. Just now. I could see it.
Mr. Justice, you have something to say?
All this banging of desks is quite bad for my circulation. You know. Mr. Stickler, allow me to ask you a simple question. Why did you fiddle with the page of your book just now? The very moment you mentioned your cell phone.
What? What do you? I like the locks. Yeah, it took like the nicest part of the games and put it into the worst part of the games, so you could like play a mini court game while you're not in court. And now and now it's the opposite. They took the annoying part of the game and put it in court, where you have to look for the right pixel. Anyway. What are you talking about?
I'm curious about how the cell phone of yours. Mind if I ask a few questions?
What to ask? What to ask?
Bingo brother.
Mr. Stickler, please show me your cell phone. Why? Whatever for? Show me, and you'll find out. Well, I can't. I don't have it, you see.
Oh, we don't have it.
Mr. Stickler. Is this your cell phone? Where did you get that?
That's the cell phone from yesterday. Look, a cell phone. They draw them beneath this tire. The car moved to be crushed for sure. Or it belongs to the doctor. Here.
How strange, Mr. Stickler. Can you explain why your cell phone is sitting here in my hand at this very moment?
Wait a minute. Where's the meaning of this?
This cell phone was found yesterday in the Maractus Clinic garage.
The Maractus. Why, that's where the victim lived.
That's impossible. Mr. Stickler, you lied to the court, didn't you? If your cell phone is here, how could you have called the police? It's true. I didn't have my cell phone that night. This is why it can be said that I called the police from a public payphone.
A payphone? You didn't call your cell phone after all.
Just where was this payphone located, Mr. Stickler? Well, to indicate with a startlingly high degree of accuracy, it was right around here.
That's quite a ways from the park. But why did you lie?
There can only be one reason. He didn't want the court to know he had lost his cell phone, because it was found in the victim's garage.
What are you saying?
Mr. Stickler, you broke into the Maractus Clinic garage on the night of the murder. This cell phone tells all.
But that's ridiculous. That makes it sound like I snuck into this fellow's garage to commit some crime. As though I was trying to kill him.
Or Dr. Maractus was killed that night.
Yes, no, but it's the only reason it's against the rules. Yeah, yes, that's true. I lost my cell phone, but you can't prove that I lost it that night.
Well, Mr. Justice, that cell phone was dropped the night of the murder. There's reasonable suspicions as to a connection with the crime.
There's a chance the Paul will connect Mr. Stickler to the crime.
Oh, he's already connected enough. I just have to prove it. Well, I have a piece of evidence that can do the job. Can I prove that the cell phone was dropped on the night of the murder? What's that say? It's like... It's like 12:30. Oh, 12:45. Okay, restrain this. Well, I can't play the game for a minute. I guess I was gonna go and read this. 10 p.m. So, okay. That's great. Let's just think out loud. So it isn't, the clock isn't stuck for 10. I don't think. Yeah, it's like past midnight.
Oh, hey. Yeah, I can now read, which means I can see it now. After the big spider mini game, I can't defend this part of just eternity. Watch is 9:30. My glasses were off. It does say 9:30. I apologize. I literally, I can't see this. Yes, I know that XII is 12. My glasses were off. I couldn't read. So I was just looking at where the hands were in relation to what I would... Okay. Anyway. Of course I have evidence. Oh, I like your swagger here for a hate. Hate it. Report for this evidence. Mr. Justice hit it, as they say. Hemsboo's cell phone was dropped on the night of the murder. Is the cell phone itself. Well, Prosecutor Gavin. No comment there, Judge. No dice, mister. Huh? 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 Huh?
Apollo, remember we found that cell phone? Fallen ground before that night. That's right. Cell phone would have been crushed.
Hey, Your Honor? One more chance, please. Mr. Justice, keep this up in your room to survive life's circumstances.
Evidence that proves cell phone was dropped the night of the murder.
I don't think we have evidence, guys. I think I see it. The map? How would the map prove anything? Something about the location of the phone. That doesn't really help. Oh, hey, yellow paint. Specifically present the clock. Let's get a little watch strap. I want one. Kinda odd though. What is? If you wanted to know at the time, you could just look at the phone itself. Hey, you're right, sharp Apollo. Thanks. Well, that's some respect. So what does that tell you? Well, the owner of this phone doesn't think through details for one. Got their phone after all. Kinda figured they were a little spacey already. Oh, good point. Nope. We did call him spacey though. Yeah, I can't just present that. Please do I redeem? I did. Did you not hear it? That's a swoop. You got swooped. I wouldn't be crushed by the card that I've been dropped there at the day. I guess I can try this.
Match my side view mirror.
As it so happens, Dr. Meckers' car was in an accident that took place the night of the murder. An accident? An accident. It happened a little after 9 p.m. just inside People's Park, a murder scene. Dr. Mercatus' car hit a pedestrian.
What are you trying to say?
From the absence of a mirror, I just disappeared. It's clear that the car was parked after the incident, which means it was parked here after 9 p.m. on the night of the murder. If your cell phone had been dropped before the car was parked in the garage, then it would have been crushed. There you go. After all, it was lying on the ground, right under the wheel. And there's another... Okay, you see... Okay, do you see this here? This visual bug? Surely the idea of this game being alt-tabbed and overloading my encoder isn't that with GPU dying. Don't even joke. Don't even. Ergo, Mr. Stickler, the only time you could have dropped this in that garage was after 9 p.m. the night of the murder in the park. It's never the GPU. I just got it replaced, Nemo. You cannot do this to me. You cannot do this to me. Oh. Mr. Stickler, you know what this means? You did break into the fitness garage that night.
Well, this wasn't expected, Mr. Justice. Are you naming the witness as a suspect in the murder of Pal Mercatus?
Some people seem to have this problem. Relax. With the raindrops or with alt-tabbing and it crashes your encoder? No, stop. This is too much. This can't be happening. Prosecutor, say something. So what I was saying is this. No connections been found between Lee Stickler and Pal Mercatus. This is other than this.
Well, I believe our next testimony will be most revelatory. Is doing this prepared?
Yes, Your Honor. I know that face. It's the face of guilt. That night, yeah, I went to the supermarket. I must have dropped my cell phone on the way back. And when I was walking to the park, I happened to witness the crime. I saw the killer, the victim, the stand. It's all clear as day. It's him. I saw that event at the scene.
Yes, but your cell phone was lying in the garage.
Yeah, well, I think my model cell phone is a defect. It's given to rolling. It's quite a pain when I drop it alongside the road, you know.
Looks like a normal cell phone to me. In any case, Mr. Justice, cross-examination, please.
That's funny. My breath said to react all during that testimony. Nervous habit must not be acting up. I didn't sense anything either, actually. Looks like you're on your own this time around. Right, no problem. I hope. Here comes justice. Good night. You went shopping, which means you were holding a grocery bag when you witnessed the murder taking place? But, yes, of course.
It's Tischler's prosecution as well as sees no reports of this domestic detail.
Mr. Stickler, can you explain yourself?
No, I mean, yes, I did go shopping early. I walked around the supermarket trying out the free samples. It's a deeply spiritual time for me.
I'm sure the store clerks would disagree.
Family food counts as a religion. In any case, that night, I sampled to my heart's content and was on my way back home. Yes.
That's when you passed in front of the Mercatus Clinic?
Why, yes, that's correct. It's a suspicious pause there.
Mr. Stickler, do you think you'd be a bit more specific? Please show us the exact route you took on the night of the murder.
Of course. The supermarket is here, along the main road. My home from here takes me past the Mercatus Clinic. Probably when I dropped my cell phone. Yet, what was I walked unaware of my loss. And walked right into that fateful park.
Yes. Which entrance did you into the park from?
Well, to be exact, one might say that I went in from the entrance closest to the Mercatus Clinic. The same entrance our victim used. Did you notice anything when you entered? Wheel marks from a noodle stand, for instance? I have no recollection of such a thing, no. Yet, though I might have missed the tracks, I could not miss what happened next. I'm a keen observer of the obvious, you might say.
This part of the testimony is the key, I know it. Did I press him about the killer, the victim, or the noodle stand? Fuck it. Do you happen to remember the noodle stand?
Quite well, yes. For a student of the sciences, keen observation and healthy curiosity are vital. Remember everything. I could even read the sign. I believe it said, noodle. Yeah, that was it.
Remembering something quite well, it sure took you out to tell us. You were telling us a noodle stand sells noodles. Very enlightening. Mr. Justice?
What about that sign could be important? A red noodle. Well, the problem is it does actually read noodle. Wait! That means that he came from the wrong way. Yeah, that means that he would be over here, and he would turn to the left. Yeah, that is important. So the sign on the noodle stand said noodle? It appears the defense has just obtained a final piece of testimony.
Is this noodle stand's broth really that delicious? I'll have to go sample the wares one of these days. I think that's worth having testimony as well.
Whatever sort of noodles that stand sells, it can't match the Ivy U's cafeteria. Some employee at the school merely for a taste of our smart noodles.
I couldn't mind a taste of that myself. So the sign said noodle? You're absolutely sure?
Let me be frank. Yes. In fact, the word unsure isn't even in my dictionary, though the word uncertain or...
He was wasting time looking that stuff up.
Oh, noodle there. I like that. Tells you what you're getting. No nonsense.
It's a lot more than that, actually. Why are you smiling like that, Apollo?
Zootite, dude.
And you're absolutely sure the sign read noodle. Well, just last week, my professor offered me this praise. At least you have good eyesight, Stickler. I'll give you that. It read, without a doubt, noodle.
I see.
What? Why are you looking at me like that? Is that pity in your senior eyes?
Let's take a look at our map, shall we?
So you're claiming when you saw the sign you were standing here, was it? Although it would have been hard to read the sign from the spot. You think so? Mr. Stickler, I'd like you to please take another look at the stand and to carefully read what the sign says. See, the sign actually states the name of the stand's owner. Eldunes. Inconceivable. I'm certain it was definitely Noodle for sure. Positive.
We're very professional and wrong about that eyesight.
I wouldn't be so quick to jump to conclusion. Sign he saw changes everything. The witness says the sign said Noodle, and he saw it right. What would you say if I told you that there is one spot for which the sign would be read the way Mr. Stickler claims? What?
Mr. Justice, show us the spot.
The witness actually viewed the stand from this location. The witness was standing here, on the opposite side.
How'd you know that?
When viewed from the south, the sign on the stand reads Eldunes, as we know. However, observe that the other side of the stand.
Oh, the side says Noodle.
Exactly. The name of the stand is split between the side, the front, and the back signs. Mr. Stickler, you lighted the corner. You witnessed the crime from the northern side of the park, not the south. Yo! You got me. So what? So what? What does it matter if he saw the killing front and also the south side? It makes no difference at all. It's right. Travel far enough south and you'll end up going north. If you don't go, scale directions are utterly without meaning.
Actually, maybe he's right.
What does it change? He says everything, Apollo. Tracy? Oh my god, yes. Yes, I remember. I remember the testimony from before, to be honest. I'm a little scared where this is leading. Yes, I remember. This is why we brought it up. The killer and the victim are facing each other here, and at the moment the killer raises his weapon, Mr. Stickler shouts. At which point, the victim turns his head to look, and the killer fires his pistol. That's when it hit him in the right temple. No contradictions, right? Right, but if Mr. Stickler was standing on the north side of the park, that reverses the whole scenario. Completely. If Mr. Stickler shouts from where he is now, and the victim looks in his direction, the bullet would have hit his left temple. In other words, someone standing at point K couldn't shoot the victim with his right temple. It's impossible.
That's right.
So now we know that Mr. Stickler was standing on the northern side. The wound location takes on an entirely different meaning. Indeed, you are absolutely correct, Fräulein.
What meaning?
The entry wound was on the right side of the victim's head, correct? No, the right side of the victim's head is north.
But that's where the witness Wesley Stickler was standing.
Correct. So if he was standing in the north, then the only person here who would have shot the victim in the right temple was Mr. Stickler himself. Yeah.
Order, order, order.
Wow, the apple isn't far from the tree. Gee, flipped this whole case on its head while I was still figuring it out. Clarify one point for me if you would, Herr Forehead. What now? Are you truly accusing this college student of a murder? Well, I can't say he exactly looks innocent, but something still doesn't feel right. I just can't picture him as the real killer. No, please, looks aside, I'm a very nice guy. All my friends say so.
Let's see what the defense has to say.
What are you going to do now, Justice? Did I really accuse Mr. Stickler? Accuse of another crime.
Is this the panty snatcher? The hat snatcher? Shit. It kind of lines up. Accused of murder. No. I'm gonna accuse him of the pants. The hat. I don't think Wesley was Stickler is a killer, but he's not innocent either. His unusual science tells me that much. Mr. Stickler, you seem unusually quiet. Tell us why. Now. The word confession isn't in my dictionary. Here, forehead. I'm afraid to force you to elucidate Stickler's silence.
Mr. Justice, you say you're accusing the witness just now? For a crime other than murder, your reason? The court's all ears.
I know he's guilty of something, but what crime other than murder is here? Do I have evidence that shows his involvement in some other crime?
Evidence? The court's all eyes, Mr. Justice. Such evidence that points to the witness's involvement in the crime.
The evidence is this.
What? Is that woman's
hat? Hey, those are mine. Don't look at me like that.
Order, order, order! Mr. Stickler. Well, I can't say this comes as a shock.
It's not what it seems. By Pythagorean theorem. On the night of the murder, just past 9 p.m., a young girl catches a hat snatcher, red-handed. Bravely, she gives chase, but the snatcher flees and hides himself in no other place than the Mercatus Clinic garage.
Ah.
Incidentally, these hats were found in the exhaust pipe in the car there. Presumably, he was trying to hide the evidence of his crime. Ergo, while you may not be a murderer, you are guilty of hat snatching in the first degree. Please hear me out. It's not what it looks like.
Order, order, order. Mr. Stickler, you should be ashamed.
It's not what it looks.
I read to understand that you were silent not because you were guilty of murder, but because you lacked the courage to admit your theft of this girl's hat.
Perhaps you know where my school's name is originally written IV. I stands for intelligent. V stands for valor. See?
Your boy.
I'm not done. No, I'm a major in the scientific department. And what does science teach if not curiosity? Yes, we of the IVU science department are famously curious. No challenge is too daunting, and what challenge science in a mystery? What the fuck are you talking about? No, you don't understand. A mystery of the unknown, and the unknown's unacceptable. And my friends, when it comes to mysteries, those hats are the promised land. From the moment I first laid on until the mind was compelled to investigate for science. A full-size car tire was my only first mystery. Those hat revealed. Tire? Yeah, I saw her do it. She pulled a tire out of those hat. But that's not all. First there was a tire, then a stew pot, and a frozen chicken. One mystery after another. It was magic. Oh, I remember now. He's one of the regulars in the audience at the Wonder Bar. Huh? He's talking about my magic hat trick. I just don't understand. A broom from a pair of hat. It mocks my laws of physics. A broom and a frozen chicken. Trucy. Whatever happened to doves and bunny rabbits?
Mr. Stickler, you stole this girl's hat to understand a magic trick?
To say hat. But they are so much more than that. For me, they are an object for serious study. I wonder. There has been a recent rash of hat snatchings in the area. Were they all you?
I'm sorry, but I did it for science. Each time I spied a pair of hat flapping in the breeze, I thought maybe this pair would elucidate the mystery. Even that night as she chased me through the streets, I wept tears of joy. That's the night that I will seize the truth that lies within those hat. And yet, what was I? For once again, lacy heart pattern truth slipped.
Well, still, that leaves one that's staying unexplained.
I thought our witnesses odds a lie, yes. The witness claimed he saw a crime for this house, but the facts in the north.
Indeed. Would anyone care to explain why he lied about that?
Be my guest, your forehead. Me? Did I not hear you correctly? Did you not say you do not accuse the witness of murder? Why then did the witness lie about his location at the time of the shooting? Or have you no idea? Oh well, there's something about the way the diagram's arranged right now. When you think about it, right where Mr. Stickler's standing, isn't there a...
Well, Mr. Justice, what say you? Do you have any evidence as to how the witness lied about his location?
Yes, Your Honor. It's another hat. The evidence that shows why he lied is this.
Right? More hat.
How many hat are you carrying in your pocket, there, forehead? These are the last. Honest. These were found in a trash can at the park. When you get the diagram, you can see that the trash can was right next to where the witness stood.
Oh, Mr. Stickler, you didn't.
Alas, I'm a failure as a scientist. I can't unravel the mysteries of the universe. I can't even unravel a pair of hat.
So, these hat are your handiwork as well.
That night, I had been chased out into the Mercatus Clinic garage. Weeping in frustration, I was forced to abandon my prize. So, do you see how I felt? Oh, this... I hate reading this.
Believe me, I'd rather not.
I had in the garage for a short while, then abandoning the hat, I made for home. To avoid the office where the girl works, I went towards the south entrance. When I saw them hanging there, the clothesline by a giant mansion. A giant pair of hat. Apparently you didn't know those hat belonged to the mob. I had them safe in my pocket, ready to take home, and then I stumbled upon a murder. The murder of Dr. Mercatus. I reported what I had seen, but as I waited for the police to arrive, I got scared. What if they searched me? That's when you dispose of the hat. Yeah, it was a severe blow to the progress of science, but one that had to be born.
A fascinating if disturbing tale. I believe this brings today's proceedings to a close. I'm more than pleased to dismiss this witness for the remainder of the trial. One last thing, if I may. Then I'll get out of your hair. Yes, Prosecutor Gavin.
Regardless of where we stand today, some vital points were made. Namely, that defendant Waki Kotaki was at the scene of the crime, and he was pointing a weapon at the victim.
One more thing.
Waki Kotaki has a clear motive.
Indeed, defendant Waki Kotaki is still a prime suspect in this case. The only suspect, in fact, assuming there was no one else at the scene at the time. Yet, a mystery remains. Location of the wound in the victim's right temple is yet to be explained. Court requests further investigation from both the defense and the prosecution.
Yeah, baby.
No problem.
Very well. The trial for today to a close. Court adjourned.
Rusho, you heard no such thing. You literally heard no such thing. What you heard was hat. No, it literally watch the VOD. Okay. I'm getting water.
Fuck this.
I don't want to go searching again. I don't wanna. Hello.
Oh, I said I don't want to go searching again. You know, running around trying to find clues. Workday is Jover. Ooh. Very good.
Man.
That's silly. What a train wreck that was. That was what she said. I said that. What a train wreck that was. I'm glad I made it out of the trial alive. Ellie, I had fun. And Waki made it through the day, too. Everyone was too upset with Pat to bother with the real chase. But it's good publicity. Imagine the crowd at my show tonight. You should come, Polly. Yeah. The amazing Mr. Hat will make an appearance.
Alright, folks. I'll be here all week.
That's about enough of him. Hello? Miss Talia! Thank you for today. The trial went well? Right. No problem. You think Waki will be okay? Well, he's not guilty. Yet. Please, you have to help him. We're supposed to get married next month. Oh, congratulations! Don't forget to put the pressure on a guy. Please let me know if there's anything I could do to help. Are you sure about marrying the Gataka family? I'm fine with it, and I love Waki with all my heart. Oh, that's so sweet. So it doesn't bother you that you'll be, married to the mom? I don't think so. My parents are against it, of course. Say, where did Waki first meet anyway? But they have the same voice. Good question. Miss Talia doesn't look like the type to have gangster connections. Oh, we met in my old job, actually. Oh, office romance. She's not very forthcoming with information about herself, is she? Did you know that the boss is trying to get out of the business? Really? Mr. Kodaki wants to quit being Yakuza? Trying to transfer his assets to a normal company. Only announced recently, out of the blue. I hear there's quite a lot of confusion in the ranks. That explains that, I can imagine Waki going along with that. He's highly motivated, isn't he? That's not the word I would have used. He said, I'll be the next big boss and keep the family alive. I think he's at that age when boys want to make a mark on the world. That's not the way I would have put it. His father moves in a lot of circles. He's really focused on profits. The Kodaki family's been making a killing recently. Again, not the way I would have put it. Waki says it's not about the money. They have a gangster tradition to uphold. Ooh, a generation gap. They've even got the ever classic what about the family business going on. Usually it's the father that's worried about the tradition. Who's this guy in the back here, in the frame? I guess I'm gonna do this. An old sepia home photograph of a man in a silk hat. His outfit looks a little like Trucy's, come to think of it. Aren't those clothes the best? I had mine made to match. If you're gonna be a magician, you gotta look the part. Trucy's big on appearances, I've found. Who is this? Just a dude? I'm curious if it was like a reference to a different game. Can I ask you a question about Waki? I understand he was operated on by the victim, Dr. Merictus? Apparently, yeah. By some Trucy Myers. I was in his clinic about half a year ago. He messed up my outfit pretty bad, man. He just lets me go without a word. See you later. Bye. So I gotta go in, get another doctor, patch me up again. This is Giga Chad. The name of that magician from that one case? Are you talking about the Savari guy?
Shivari.
He wasn't a magician, was he? No. Yeah, you're talking about the clown guy. The guy that like called he called a country bumpkin. That's right. Juicy's copying after he saved her life. Oh, of course. Mask star emoji, the mask? No. The magician that was in the circus that proposed to that like 15-year-old. Yeah, the country guy. Yeah, we all know it in our heads, but what's his name? No. Yeah, it sounded horrible. Rocky's always been fond of fighting, I'm afraid. I'm not sure if it qualifies as fighting when pistols are involved. Mr. Gavin was saying his life might be in danger, wasn't he? No, that can't be right. I'm sure he was just trying to scare us. It's scary to think that a surgeon might be thinking a mistake. But it's even scarier when he tries to hide it. I'd like to know a little more about this operation. Maybe it's time to pay the Mercadus Clinic a visit. Should be getting home now. Walkie's in your hands, Mr. Justice. Right. Leave it to me. Apollo, I think you're only making her more nervous. Sorry, I'm new at this, okay? It's alright. I believe in you. What if he's the mom? Good point. You know you're in the wrong place again when the music isn't playing. Fuck. I'm interested in the Mercadus Clinic. The walls and posts are so highly polished I can see my face in them. Wait, my hairdo's a little flat. There. Perfect. Bless. Fuck. Bless. Please help me. Please. There we go. Looks like Monkey's out for questioning. I really need to talk to him. Guess we'll come back later. Me. Yeah? Yeah, the suspect's all through with questioning, sir. The other? You mean the hat snatcher? Leslie Stickler. Arrested him too? Alright, let's have a little chat with Mr. Stickler. Hope I don't regret this. He's a valuable witness. It's a bit precious, I'll give him that. Please, keep this brief if you would. I'm quite busy. I need to finish this paper. Oh, it's you! Mr. Stickler, would you like to have a few words with you? Very well, as long as they're few. They make me happier, believe me. Mr. Stickler, on the night of the murder, you stole... Wait, I can't help but feel I'm being misunderstood. How exactly? Yes, that night I obtained a pair of hat. It's true. However, it is my burning curiosity that drove me to do it. Nothing more. You ended up the trick to my hat, right? You're here too? Great Juicy, teach me. Eh? I must know the secret of your hat. Their existence hangs in the balance. Please, make me your apprentice. Apollo, help. Oh, I think you make a great, lovely assistant. Don't say that, Apollo. Could you relate what you saw the night of the murder to us one more time? Why not? Though it hardly differs from testimony I gave in court. The defendant was here in the parking lot that night. Of this I'm quite certain. He was pointing a pistol or something like that at the victim. That's when I shouted, "Stop you two, let's resolve this like gentlemen." In the next moment, a shot was fired. And this is all true. Really? My hat are gone. My innermost heart revealed. What further reason could I possibly have to lie? You think of anything you'd want to hide any more than hat snatching? True. God, that's like Waki was at the scene of the crime after all. Now I wish it weren't so.
I'm not doing it. I'm not presenting him that. I'm leaving. I'll try for the slippers. Right now, return these. Yeah, she's back.
Hey, you two, over here.
Us? Yo, little Plum, what's up? I think all these gangster uses negative influence on Trucy.
How'd you retrieve my bloomers? Like that.
Well, like,
Man speaks clearly. Take right where it's due. You caught the thief, didn't you?
yeah, sorry, I caught him. You're cute when you're nervous, Polly. I'll deal with you later.
Enough about bloomers. Well, enough about hats. God damn it. How about my son, Walkie?
Monkey, he's,
Clearly.
yes, ma'am. This is why I was kind of hoping we'd avoid coming back here. I would like to return these. About these.
Hey, my hat. Thanks for that. I owe you one.
I thought you might like them back, so.
Huh? Oh, no. Why don't you keep them as a
Souvenir. No. No, I'm good. No, I'm fine. Feel free. Oh no, I couldn't really. Thanks for the offer, but I could use those in my magic hat act. I'll put shivs and pieces of Godfathers out in them. Great, now your props are going from bland to dangerous. Congrats on your new hat. It's actually everything you'd expect in a boss's son. I'm gonna be a gangster, dude.
The life doesn't have an appeal for that age, particularly for boys.
What? Don't look at me like that.
You were shot at Tefo about half a year ago.
Yes, we heard the story from Waki.
Well, he didn't tell you the whole story. You know, even if he had a pistol, then he couldn't have shot anyone.
What?
He acts like he's hard, but he couldn't shoot someone to save his life. I should know. I'm his ma.
Your words do have a certain weight to them.
Hopefully, when this is all taken care of, he and the boss can sort out the differences.
The boss? You mean Waki's father? They didn't seem to be on the best of terms, did they? It's true.
One of our pistols is missing.
So the rare weapon was from this mansion?
Yeah, I figure given the difficulty of obtaining a gun these days. None of the rank and file have access. Only the boss, myself, and Waki could have taken it.
I see.
I'm sure the cops will continue robbing all over the mansion because of this case. It's a sign that it's time for a change.
She doesn't seem too concerned, at least.
Yeah, Waki's fiance.
You're getting married next month, correct?
I suppose. She's been staying over lately.
You don't look too happy about that, little Plum.
How'd you guess?
Even I could tell that. Could you tell us more about her?
Waki brought her home one day. Says he wants to tie the knot.
See why? She's so pretty.
Oh, she's pretty enough, but, you know. Nah, it's probably just me being suspicious. Stay in the business too long. You start to only see darkness in people. You get a nose for it. A nose for people. A nose for trouble.
Well, the problem is, gangster's only version of female intuition. Oh boy. I have a theory. Feel free.
The boss may act tough, but the boy means the world to him.
Waki seems, well, it seems like he's against his father's position.
Ah, it's to be expected. We're in a habit of transition now. I cut our ties to the shady side of the street and do more on the up and up. Waki isn't too enthusiastic about the change, it's true.
Why did he change? Gangster thing just not paying the bills?
It pays. We all have more money right now. Clean money, that is.
I see. It must be up.
They'll see things the way bosses see them someday.
This place belongs to the Itaki family. Kitaki. Is that correct?
One of the pieces we keep around. It's we used to keep around. They're all gone now.
Oh?
Police came in and took everything. Everything but my broom.
Don't you think you should give them that too?
You kidding? I can't clean very well without a broom.
The trash can. This is where you found the mirror. I don't think of it. Wasn't there something else in here? Something near the bottom? Look at the paint on these. Look at the paint on these. That means these must have ended up here after Mr. Wright's accident. Are they connected? Let's pick them up.
There we go. Now we have both. Oh, now we have room. Okay. The fiance or the dad did it, and Waukie's covering for them. The motive probably was because of the bad job done at surgery where he couldn't remove Waukie's bullet. I have Lita being an undercover cop trying to bust the family from the inside. Well, that's some good writing. 3's half baked since I missed most of the case. I mean, if the dad is already trying to, like, get out of the business, then why would she, like, stir? You know? Unless she also wants him to go to prison? I don't know. She's talking about the darkness in her heart, so now I, like, 100% believe that she did it in some capacity. But...
Hey, it's Mr. Aldoon. I'm Mr. Aldoon. What's wrong?
So you found my stand. That's why I'm here, to thank you. But now it's a crime scene. They won't let me have it back. That's also why I'm here. I got no other place to go.
Ah, I see.
How can a noodle stand be a crime scene? That's what I don't get, Trucy doll. Even Daddy's after my neck, I tell you. But can't even cook an honest noodle.
Even in death? You mean the victim, Dr. Maractus?
I tell you, it's enough to drive a man to make his soup even saltier. I mean, never to eat his noodles when he's in a bad mood. At Stand, the generation that set up every very best noodles us Ulleruns can make. A tradition of noodles and salty broth. It's more than a stand. It's a history, I tell you. Watch what you say, or it might become true.
It's a great story, Mr. Aldoon. Single strand, passed down from generation to generation.
Of course, to be honest, I didn't plan on doing it.
That's right, you said something about that. About you rebelling against your pops, was it?
What memory, Trucy doll? I was go get it back in my day. My friend next door butted in. In the end, I was left with nothing but his dusty old stand to earn my fortune.
Aldoon, I don't mean to pry, but what exactly did you do before you became a chef?
Let old noodles lie, that's what I say. Trying to get an idea of what he did anyway. He stole my dreams, lived with nothing but noodles. I didn't have that.
Mr. Aldoon, if I might ask, what exactly happened between you and Mr. in the Maractus clinic? Couldn't help but sense enmity here.
Enmity? I hate him. I hated him acting like he smells like roses when he's rolling in mud.
Excuse me?
He's the only doctor in the clinic, you know. Pretty impressive, eh? Well, the secret of success. The mob.
You mean the Kataki family?
They always having one of them turf wars or whatnot. Always an injury or two that needs fixing. Maractus saw a chance for some business. So he started giving the Kataki family a good old deal.
Deal?
Every fifth operation for free. He stole the idea from my pops. One free bowl of noodles a week, he used to say.
But how'd you just decide to do that? Over the insurance companies?
Oh no, that's illegal. But I'm good with the family. Pretty soon he was getting all the business in town. Leaving me here in the dark.
Up to my neck in soupy noodles. Thank you for hearing about Mr. Eldon's former occupation. You had to ask, Apollo. Mr. Eldoon, or should I say, Dr. Eldoon? Figured it out, did you? That's right, I was a doctor, a surgeon, until the year before last. So Mr. Emeritus was your rival? You like those onions they put in the soup broth? Yeah, kind of. You take a spoon, you drink some broth, those onions will find their way in there. For people who like them, why that's just fine. For people who hate them, I hate onions. I hate them. Always sneaking up from the side, getting away a good tasting spoonful. Well, that's what he was. An onion? Onion boy, that's what I called him. So you weren't exactly friends. Me and pal Merc at this. Ever since the preschool, we were getting in each other's face. No matter what I did, sure enough, he come following along. Then he knew better than me. Just blow right past without much of a howdy. I see. That's right. I was in soldier long before he was, you know. And then no good onion boy comes along. Well, Tracy, looks like we find ourselves a new suspect. Don't say that! Thanks to him, I was forced to trade my scalpel for a ladle. Sorry, pal. Didn't mean to weigh you down with an old man's family. No, it's fine. By way of apology, you ever get yourself in a spot of trouble, you drop by. Huh? You're investigating Mercadus, aren't you? Yeah? Well, you want to know about a doctor, you ask a doctor. That's all I'm saying. You just think of me if you need something, Trucy doll. Hey, thanks, Mr. Eldoon. This time spent listening to him complain wasn't entirely wasted. Never saw the show though. I know from that poker game, not in the inventory, I think it is. Yeah, I played that one. It was for the TF2 items. I'm like 2 million in debt. Did I ever tell that story? I'm 2 million in debt with the sequel to Poker Night in the inventory because there was to get an item, you had to win an all-in play with only a high card, which required that they have a decent hand and you have a decent hand, but not decent enough that you actually get anything, and they'd be desperate and all in with you instead of just folding. And then the river plays out and you have to hope that you don't get anything and they don't get anything after you've all in. And when you win, because you got like 2 aces, you're angry. Oh, and by the way, if the river had any pairs, you didn't win the item. You just won the hand, I guess, maybe. Actually, no. You could both have a river pair, but you had to win by that high. No, I think it was just a high. It sucked. Anyway. Shotaro build. Well, we gotta check out this clinic, that's for sure. Yeah, but what about the guard? What about the guard? No harm in asking. Excuse me. Hey, you do from yesterday? Sam Moss was standing out by the park yesterday. Your business is over in the park, isn't it? Clinic's off limits. Not involved. What? What part of off limits do you understand? Show me proof that the clinic is connected to the incident at the park. I'll beat it. No harm in asking. No gain either. No point in sticking around here, I guess. No, I have proof. Police car is parked in front of the Mercadus clinic. It's empty. Police must be inside investigating. I have proof! What? I have proof! No. Proof that this place and the park were connected. There's no music here. Looks like this was a banner for some campaign. 3 shots for the price of 1. Somehow I don't see people lining up for that. Let me in. Let me in. But the phone. What about the phone? Or the mirror? What mirror? So meet my client? Walkie Talkie's just finished questioning. I'll bring him out. Great, finally. Yo, sup, my little imposter? What'd you call me? Zam, it's you? Sorry, G, thought you were a leader. My little imposter sure is a little strange nickname. It's a Clink thing. You won't understand. Did I say imposter? I meant poster. Like poster girl, eh? We're gonna drop part of that. Why not just drop poster and just call her girl? God, she's so much more than that, G. She's like an angel, a fallen angel. So, what could I do for you? You don't look so chipper today, Walkie. Worried about your heart condition, maybe? That's the wackiest thing of all. Us G's lining up, taking eye exam and all that. Better go out young, then fade away, bizzle. A relief to hear. What's a relief, leave? Oh, did your father not tell you? That booty you carry so close to your heart. If not attend to immediately, it could kill you. Man, I ain't trying to hear that. Oh, wrong echo. Whoopsie. Turn off my echo filter, my bad. A man fights to protect what's valuable to him. You know what I'm saying? I miss my fallen angel. Hey, you could get a lead from me. You're my lawyer, aren't you? Lawyer, not gopher. So, I hear you to be married next month. Straight up, we poured the nuptial 40 out of the stoop. Alita, oh, snap cake, she's so fine. I think he's spinning with her in his own weird way. I was wondering, how did you two meet? I asked Talia, but she was very vague. Huh? Well, man, if she wouldn't tell you, I best hold my tongue, you feel me? What? Man, what's the past is past, she knows that. When I'm with Alita, I feel like this thing's worth protecting out there. You feel me? Now Alita, she's down with all the way. So both of them remember about their past. I think that she's in a rival gang. That's my theory. Do you think you could tell us what happened with you, pal Mercadatus? It's something you should know. We Kitakis are having what you might call a feud with the Rivales family. So about 6 months back, we go into the Rivales turf back on a knife, right? And you were shot? Coldest thing I ever seen. 1 shot to the heart. And I'm to blame. But my homies weren't too late. A bad name. It's a miracle that I lived. It's hard to consider one of the 7 wonders of the Kitaki family, you know that? So you're taking the Mercadatus clinic then? You should have seen the faces when they wheeled me in. Can't just let the boss's son die, you know. Need to have been in the doctor's shoes. Mr. Kitaki's scary enough when he's not angry. But the bullet that hit you, it was never removed? And he's still threatening his life. That doctor, he did it on purpose. The rifles paid him. Rivales paid him off, I'm sure of it. Hear more about the night of the murder, that much is clear. Life in the family is a G thing. About being a man. You know what I'm saying? Sorry, I'm not on my G things. I'm not even sure what a G thing is. My old man, it's got soft. It's just the old rival gang days are over. He just wants to make money. Isn't that a good thing? Man, there ain't no soul in making money. Better live fast and die young for shizzle. Wait till I run the yard, then everyone will know what time it is. That's right, OG time, all the time. Represent! Paulo, why does he keep talking about old guys? I don't think what OG means. That's what OG means, Trucy.
Yeah, whatever.
Yeah, whatever.
He seems preoccupied. I'm not sure if you look at my evidence. Alita, man, Alita.
About these weapons, the pistol and the knife. They belong to the family. I stuck them up that night.
So, the killer, Mr. Sickler says he saw that night was...
I guess it was me. I was there after all.
Oh, we're finished.
Yeah, Walkie, do you think you could tell us exactly what happened that night? You don't beat around the bush, do you? I like your style, shorty.
Actually, there's one I wanted to ask you for a while now.
That is, did you do it? Did you shoot him? Oh. Eh? The day of that checkup, when I found out about the bullet by my heart, I borrowed a gun from the family stash. I figured I'd give that doctor a taste of my own bad medicine.
Uh-oh. I like where this is going.
But you were carrying a knife, weren't you?
Oh, that? Yeah, well,
Never can't be too careful, I say. So I'm on my way to the clinic, right? When I'm running to him in the park, and he's dragging this noodle stand behind him. You didn't put him up to that? Like, you know, in the movies? If you found your life, you'll bring the stand. Jordy, you're more whack than I am. And I'm saying something. But I was serious. Thing is, I don't remember what happened next all too well. You don't remember. But the way I see it, if there was anyone else there that night, then I guess it probably was me who did him in. You know what I'm saying?
uh-huh. Okay. Guy wants to go to jail because he thinks it'll make him look cool.
Look at that crowd over by the park.
Other people trying to get a glimpse of the crime scene.
But why are those girls screaming? I think they just heard one say, "Oh my god, it's him."
Wait, that motorcycle.
If it isn't her forehead.
Prosecutor Gavin.
Some fans found me on his way out. Just by luck. Oh my god, he's so cool.
Thus the screams.
New album just came out, you know. Try waving to them. They love it. Oh, he's so cute. I'm so excited. It doesn't matter who is them, see?
Is this surreal?
So you're here investigating?
And I was on my hog. And my hog gave up the ghost.
Your hog?
The motorcycle was stuck. Clawed exhaust pipe.
Not too bad. Looks like a nice bike, too. Hard to believe that it could just break from that.
It's my fault. I think I was using the wrong oil. Cars, motorbikes, all the same. Clogged exhaust and they won't run. Machines. Tell me you share my angst there, forehead.
I rode a bicycle, actually.
In any event, I'm off to the shop to get that fixed. The detective in charge of the scene is informed of me in any case.
Detective? You mean the one in the lab coat?
Yeah, she's in a foul mood too. Be gentle. A free to send, baby. Oh my god, there it goes.
And the forecast for the park today, gloomy skies.
Nothing to do but head on in. Let's hit the park, Apollo.
Oh, does that put the scene look different to you?
The tarts are gone. Maybe that's it?
Yeah, I think you're right.
Look for there. The white frock detective from yesterday. He seems to be apologizing reverently to the trash can.
He's under a lot of stress. Investigation's probably not going so well.
Hey, you there. If you're gonna talk about someone behind their back, do it more quietly, please. Oh! There's Sky. Hello!
You seem as gloomy as ever. This is miserable.
Miserable. I just got a new kit and I can't get the stuff to work. And everyone's all smiles from that glamorous fop.
Glamorous? Does she mean Prosecutor Gavin? More to the point, does she mean glamorous?
When he walks in a strange change, catch the sun glimmer in my eye, it's so distracting.
Speaking of distracting, I guess I have to accept the fact that I lack talent. Sounds like she's trying out some sort of forensic technique. Move. Tarps that were here yesterday are gone. You know why the detective skypod them out? The only thing they're recovering is the ground. Oh, you know, I think I see something there. A print. A print? No shit, there's a... Detective Scott, you know Mr. Wright, correct? How do you know my dad? I want the details. Well, he helped me out a long time ago. I'd say he saved me. Did he say something about getting involved in an incident? You say when things are vague, especially in a case. I want to study to become a forensic scientist in Europe. But you're a detective now? Well, I failed the test. But, you know, a rank and title don't matter. What matters is inside your heart. I always thought that too. And my heart is full of science. That's why I brought this kit through mail order. I'm gonna test it here before the forensic team arrives. Are you sure that's okay? I won't lie. I'm not fond of the man. Those glamorous types always rub me the wrong way. Glamorous, right? The prosecutor should be cool of wit and furrowed of brow. Less glimmerous and more simmerous, you know? No, actually I don't. Well, that and what happened 7 years ago. Prosecutor Gavin was the one who stripped Mr. Wright of his attorney badge. Really? He was the one. You didn't know? I thought you were one of his boys. I'm neither a boy nor one of his, but let's see what she has to say. What exactly happened 7 years ago? Never actually heard the details. You investigate. Then investigate. It's better you learn it by yourself anyway. Do you mind me asking exactly what it is you've been doing? Squatting down on the ground like that? Oh, you want to know? Do you? Well, I splurged on a new toy. You splurged? I mean, it was a police issue. What is it? I see a roller and glue. This is a footprint analysis kit. Footprint. It was ready on the night of the murder, which means the footprints were left. Oh, does that have anything to do with those blue tarps? Right. The ground was muddy, so I had to protect it as it was that night. Ever wanted to know exactly where someone was standing? Like your hat snatching student witness, for instance? So with that kit... Right. What? Want to try this stuff out? Are you sure? I mean, we're sort of on opposing teams and all. Oh, you're friends. And to tell the truth, I'm not so good at doing this. Guess I'm a little clumsy. Could use your help. Ooh, I'm good at stuff like this. I used to make magic bunnies out of paper mache. Footprint analysis, huh? Should give it a go. Okay, here we go. That's the spirit. Right, allow me to explain. One more. She's reading the instructions for her kit. Why is this not filmed with confidence? First, we have to pick the footprint, or in this case, the shoe print we want to analyze. I've taken the liberty of marking all the shoe prints in the park. What shoe print should we start with? Gotta verify the event's account. Here's the place to start. Shoe prints, ready to be examined. Oh, it's so exciting. Right, here goes. First, pour the plaster into the print until it's full. You try it. How am I supposed to do that? Just press space when you want to pour the plaster. Like this. That doesn't look too hard. If you want to plaster in your beaker before you're done, you have to start over. Not bad. You're handier with that than you look. What's that supposed to mean? On the next step, it looks like someone's drinking the plaster. Dry the plaster until it turns white. Right. Press space to blast it with the dryer. There. Give it a shot. So then I said, like, Jerry, she is not right for you. And, like, Jerry did not... It's hard nicely. Let's take a look. Yes, that's a good one. Next, the ink. Ready for the next step? Use the roll to ink the shoe print part. This is how I'll know if you dry your hair properly. Hold that roller tight with space and roll it up and down. Keep going until you get enough ink on there for a good print. So then I says to Jerry, like, have you... Right, that's the moment y'all been waiting for. Let's check out the print. Ready? Here goes. Any crashes? Not since we started. I think we figured it out. Did we get a match? What's that splotch? The shoe prints belong to Waki Kitaki after all. It was in the parking lot of the crime. Wow, I can't wait to see the science at work. Don't you love it? Nothing feels better.
She's definitely way more into this than I am.
Let me know if you want to do some more. I'll be here, solving the case with science.
Well, that's certainly Ranger mode.
Poor Mr. Eldoon. Stand. I'm gonna do the footprint. Already read this. Oh, look, foot. And? Oh my. Yeah, let's do it. This guy, mind if we give it another go? Right on. Leave no print unanalyzed, I say. Pick which foot you want to analyze. Oh yeah. Okay, looking good. Next, try the plaster. We already did this one? No, we didn't. So then I said, like, Jerry, you need to look her in the eye and tell her that you can do better. Get serious with her. Let's take out the mold. Yes, that's a good one. Next, the ink. Jerry. And what y'all been waiting for? Let's take our print. Ready? Here it goes. Huh? That's a funny shoe print. Is that even a shoe? It's strange, so smooth. The part with the leaf. Considering we look at, this print doesn't match any on our list. Mystery print. They say the Mercatus Clinic. Hey! What? This slipper. Look right here. I think I see a toe mark. Toe mark. You can get a print off of that? Sure. Toes have prints just like fingers do, you know. Okay. Hi, Breeze. Little clue might be a gold mine. Oh, there's one problem. The police station doesn't keep a record of toe prints. I won't know whose it is. Guess that would be too much to hope for. Still, it might be useful somehow. Let's analyze it. This print is far too smooth to be for a regular shoe. It's a shoe print of some kind, though. That's for certain. Still, you have to wonder what it's doing here. It's right next to Eldon's noodle stand. Does make one wonder. Hey, you. Yeah? Whose hat is that? Which one? This one? Why are you so quiet all of a sudden? You don't happen to have something in mind? Something that might have left this mystery super? This mystery super does remind me of something. Yeah, see something that would leave a print like that. Here we go. Think I have a culprit right here. That belonged to the little plum. No, I think it's these slippers actually. Slippers. What slippers are we doing out here? Look at the bottom. See? It's covered with paint. Except for. See right there.
Hey, that spot's shaped like a leaf. What if a leaf was stuck on the bottom and came off when the slipper stepped in pain? Makes sense, doesn't it? Wait, something's written on them. The Mercatus Clinic. We already went over this. Exactly, the freaking clinic. Wait, that means that someone from the clinic was involved. Why is she just standing there eating? That's a hat.
I'm censoring the word of the Japanese preferred pronunciation of underwear, comrade. There's a whole arc about somebody stealing them. And I was like, okay, I'm tired of reading this word.
Why is she standing there eating? It's this guy. Favorite aunt.
Right.
Can you guys access into Mercatus Clinic? The police won't let us in. They say the murder and the clinic are not connected. And it's off limits until we prove they are. I should be able to do something for you. Yeah.
Really?
No, you did my work for me here with the shoe prints. Seems like I should return the favor. Hang out with this guy. Here, show this police officer on duty.
Yeah, something like that, Necro.
Right. Mercatus Clinic.
Here comes justice. Here it comes.
Alright, let's do another shoe print.
Go for the green. Okay, looking good. Okay. Jerry. Like, you are wasting your time with her. You know what she does on the weekends? She's not... The ink. You can do better, Jerry.
How do you like it so far? It feels like somebody took the formula of an Ace Attorney game, made a new Ace Attorney game, and like included Phoenix as like a cameo. But there's just something about the original. As far as I understand, the later games may be more what we want, but this one just like, I don't know. It feels like they've already gone off the deep end. You know? Like the other one had to work up to it, this one's just like, okay. Anyway,
What have you been waiting for?
here's our print. What the hell?
Yeah.
So these shoe prints belong to Wesley Stickler. Confirms his testimony. The final version of it, at least. Now we know where the hat snatcher was standing. We already know. We already knew.
You two again. When will you learn? Look at me however you want. You're not getting in today.
I'd be sure if I were you. Look what we have.
What's this? Sky. Yesterday you was the prosecutor Gavin. Today it's Detective Sky. Who are you two? Really?
Now he's suspicious again.
Well, you got the orders. I'll let you in. Have fun.
Thanks, Mr. Officer. Let's hit it, Apollo.
Oh?
What the? Woody.
Oh my. Alright, well, this is all the evidence we need inside this room. It's over.
What kind of an at-home soda place isn't it?
This place has a connection to the murder in the park? I'm sure of it.
This guy up front wasn't so sure.
Beyond it being wherever the victim lived?
Looks like this team's gone out for the day. Maybe some clues lying around. Let's get cracking, Apollo.
Alright, well, here you go. It's already over.
There's a single pair of sandals here.
Wait, but why would there be sandals here?
It belonged to one of the patients. Maybe it's a visitor that came to see Dr. Mercatus.
I will never say his name right. You think they use his house entrance instead of the clinic entrance in that case? And if it's patient or visitor isn't still here, why did they leave out their shiz? Get a closer look at these just in case. Car alarm going off.
Look at these bowls.
And Aldon's noodles.
There's Mr. Salty. I think we figured something out.
I think we have.
Mr. Eldoon must do takeout.
Not exactly what I was thinking.
All the bowls have been washed clean.
I think we found our first clue, Trucy. You sure that's the first?
These must be the slippers for the patients at the clinic.
Same as the pair we found, of course.
Look, a single pair is missing from the rack here, too. And ours have paint on the bottoms, which means they were taken out of here on the night of the murder.
Right. Paint's from the hit and run, after all. What repair clinic's slippers doing in the trash can? What are they doing at the scene of the hit and run? Am I done here? What the fuck's... Okay, the car alarm stopped. I was about to get up and be like, is it my car? It didn't sound like my car.
Look, the door says doctor's office.
Think this is the victim's private office?
Unlocked. Too bad.
Why too bad?
I like opening locks. It's kind of a hobby of mine. Like these little bike locks. Don't even bother putting them on when I'm around.
That's probably not a hobby I want to tell too many people about. Are you getting robbed? No.
Apollo? That sound. It came from behind this door.
Someone's in there. Let's check it out, Trucy. A break-in! They're through that window!
Wait, Apollo, you're too late to catch them now.
It must be her experiences with... Pat. Snatcher Chaser. Talking.
You should tell the police. Let's check the room out first, Apollo. If we call the police now, we'll lose our chance.
You're right. It's better this than I am.
One thing's for certain. This clinic and our murder case are looking pretty related now.
Books and papers are scattered around the room.
Wow, what a mess. This is worse than Father's room. The burglar must have left in a hurry.
And the cup on the desk here is lying on its side. Oh, juice that spilled out of that cup. It's dry.
The messy one wasn't a burglar just now.
Someone knocked this cup over a while ago and left it.
What a cute little safe.
It looks like a 4-digit lock.
Someone's already entered 2 numbers. 7, 9. Wait, do you think...
That burglar just now was trying to open it? I wonder what's inside the safe.
You know, we can figure out the last 2 numbers?
Well, we know the first 2 are 7 and 9.
Is something in the court record? Something that can help us figure out the last 2 numbers?
I wonder... Are those fetuses in the back?
I don't think so.
Footprints.
Hey, Apollo. You think this is...
Huh, this could be a toe print.
I didn't get a print off of this. Let's try it out.
You have got to be kidding me. Now, is now the time to be getting toe prints for free?
Hey, it worked.
Looks like a big toe, maybe?
Wait, I mean, it's great that we got the print, but is there such a thing as a list of toe prints?
Good point. Yeah, check online. We can't match this print. Good time to ask detectives advice. A good idea. Here. As long as we're looking at toes. Might there be a oh, you mean a toe print? Good call, Apollo. Is it just like a regular print? It's be a vital piece of evidence.
Vital. Yes, I promise, ma'am. This is a vital piece of evidence. Please put your...
I can't even finish the sentence. Anyway. Hey, it worked. Looks like a big toe, maybe? Oh, I feel like the case is solved already. What's next? We have to match the print, right? Right, let's match it. Wait. Detective didn't give us a list of toe prints. Good point. Get some expert advice? Get some expert advice on the toes. Okay. Anyway. Well, I have an idea. I knew it, Apollo. What is it? Well, all we have to know is what buttons have been pressed. Use this to find out what the next two numbers are. The internet. You press the buttons, you'd have to touch them. With your finger, right? You'll leave a print. When you open the safe, you don't press any other buttons but the right ones, right? So if you can find the buttons with the fingerprints, you have to safe code it. Not bad, Apollo. Got. Look, you can see the lily finger residues clearly. I got 7 and 9. These are glove marks. The burglar must have been wearing gloves. We're not able to identify the burglar, but we can open the safe. Let's give it a shot. Okay. Just put my fingerprints all over it. What is that? Open. Looks like a bullet hole. You can still see the bullet sticking out from it. Why is it in the middle of this?
Why is this smoke coming out of your oven, Seymour? Why is there a bullet in the middle of your safe, Seymour?
The bullet came out. All squished. Not surprising given it was fired into a metal safe. We've got a story behind it, that's for sure. This looks like a medical chart. There's an x-ray in here with it. An x-ray? Can't make heads or tails of it. Can't read the chart either. It's all medical speak. The names are easy enough to read. Look, by patient it says Wakikataki. This Waki, a client's chart, huh? Why would this one chart be here in the safe? Let's see, the physician's signature says Palmeractus. Eh? What is it, Apollo? I don't care where it says who filled the chart. Let's see. Nurse Alita Talia? Oh my... Alita Talia is Waki's fiancée! That's one Ida to many, Apollo. Never mind that. What's her name doing here? How should I know? So, I guess it means she's on staff at this clinic? Unless Nicola's gonna mention this before now. Sure, she had her reasons. So Alita Talia worked at the Mercatus clinic, and she had access to Wakikataki's medical chart. Got the I and the Y wrong, Apollo. Be very interested to find out what this chart says. What helps to decipher this? Bullet lodged near heart, and then it's a buttload of gibberish. Good try with the names. Me or Apollo? This potted plant seems to be seeing better days. Doesn't make sense either. It doesn't. Normally, burglars are looking for valuables, right?
It's true. That's what I would do if I were a burglar. I'd look under a potted plant. Maybe looking for the key to the safe?
Heard people putting their house keys under plants, but the key to a safe? That's ridiculous.
And maybe the burglar's looking for the house keys.
It's getting nowhere fast.
Kind of an expensive looking lamp, isn't it? Hey, the bulb's broken.
Broken?
What do you mean burned out? No, our cat burglar must have dropped it.
Why is it standing up on the floor like that then?
Hey, look at the cord.
Oh, there's a red splotch at part of the cord.
Think that's blood? It's a little bright for blood, almost pinkish.
Nothing odd about this lamp, that's for sure. Lamp!
Whoa! Are those cloth-covered beakers? Something's moving inside that one. You look, Apollo.
Wait, look yourself. You can't. Oh. Goldfish.
Wow, they're all fish. So many kinds.
Whoever designed this had a sick sense of humor. There you go, Mickey.
It's fish.
The window's ajar.
That must be how our burglar escaped, by turning the window into a jar.
No, that's... Okay. I wonder who it was.
It was just a burglar having to pick there?
Yeah, but there's a patrol car sitting out front. Oh, a burglar coming the back next day at least.
Been a month myself.
What? Ajar. A-J-A-R, no space, means open. Like physically open, not like the business is active. Like if a door is ajar, that means the door is open.
I give it a month myself.
We're broken, obviously need to break it today.
I know that. Okay then. Well, I made a pun. Where I made it seem like she thought that the burglar turned the window into a space jar. You see. Anyway.
Everyone's a critic.
That's funny. Thank you.
I know the face. That's the face of someone who's made a discovery. Hey, how did you know? You can't fool someone who trained in ways of science.
Actually, I was analyzing face prints.
Chester's here to help us, Apollo.
Hey, about the feet. I want to talk to you about feet.
These sandals. Got a clear print there. A toe print. Well, we don't know whose toe it is. Well, there's a way of finding out, of course.
There is? What?
I use a sample of the same toe print off another shoe, for instance.
Oh, right. So the prints matched. You know the same person wore both.
Do I have another shoe worn by the same person? I think I might.
Yeah.
This guy, can you compare this sample to this other print here of these shoes?
This pair of slippers, toe print and all. Oh, and the print of these nice and clear too. That makes our job easy.
This lady like stepped in an ink sac before doing anything.
You know, it for us? Of course, hang on. Bingo, gosh, I'm good.
Hey, we're the ones who found the prints.
Perfect match. Same person wore these, sandals, and slippers.
I was afraid of that.
All you have to do is find out who the sandals belong to. Or do you already know?
I can't say legally, although I know exactly who it is.
Well, that's one big step closer to the truth.
Got a 2-minute, 10-second, 120-star run. 2 minutes! Yes. 2 hours. Good job. Two minutes! Oh my... Wait, I just realized, is this implying that Wright is like binge watching The Samurai? Back here?
Prodigal
Prodigal attorney returns. Welcome, Apollo. Heard you did well in the trial today. You discuss something? Use a little diversion. What did this guy say? If you want to know something, you have to investigate yourself. Is right. Tell me what happened 7 years ago, please. I want to know. I need to know. And then don't waste any time. Getting to the point. 7 years ago, I was standing in the courtroom on behalf of a client. The case involved the death of a certain magnificent genius. I'd be surprised if you hadn't heard about him. It's all over the news. I remember that. You're up against Prosecutor Gavin, weren't you? Yeah, he was only 17 years old at the time. 17 years old? That's still high school! He took the bar exam abroad, in Europe. They're progressive over there, you know. Okay. I was treated by a 17-year-old newcomer. In my shame, I left the practice forever. That's all. What? Why the fuck would Phoenix do that? What? That's so weird. That's all? How could that be all? What do you mean? What about what they were saying on the news about forged evidence? You said you forged evidence and you had your attorney's badge stripped from you. Tell me, how does it feel? Listening here before Phoenix Wright, the forged attorney himself. How does it feel? I don't want to believe it's true. What about what happened in my first trial? Did you notice in today's trial? There was a single piece of forged evidence. I'm talking about evidence that shouldn't have existed, not a magician's trick. I don't see you jumping to my defense on this one. Maybe I did forge evidence. Maybe I didn't. Does it really matter now, does it? But I'm not an attorney anymore. That's the only truth you need to know. Mr. Wright. Looks like he doesn't want to talk about the accusations of forgery. For now. That's some BS. I don't believe it.
Don't cry, Angel. Daddy's back in debt.
Oh.
You again.
Do you always have to announce your interests like that?
Man, my old man, Man. Now I'm all in a funk. It's his fault.
I'm gonna assume that his father tried to teach him a lesson and failed, clearly.
You think I work out for you straight up? Of course, I don't care if they lock me up. I'm ready to go.
I wonder why I do what I do.
Hey man, you wanna see me fucking out one or two guilty charges? What if you're found guilty of murder? Hey, it's all experience, you feel me, shorty? Like a badge of honor? They don't give the death penalty, do they?
You didn't really do it, did you?
Maybe I did, maybe I did.
I learned one thing today. It's that silence speaks louder than words.
Man, my old man's whack. Disappointing, that's what he is.
Heard he wants to leave the mob?
Over my dead body. I spent my life trying to keep it real, bending OJ and never sitting down. Now my old man wants to go soft? Fine, let him. Just leave me out of it. Dad get out of the clink? That's the day Alita and I start the next generation, the Kataki family.
Please don't talk as though you're soon going to jail for my sake.
Huh? What's that? Some kind of x-ray? Wait.
That's right, Walkie. It's yours.
Hey, look, I don't smoke or nothing. I'll live long, right?
I don't think he gets it, Apollo. Take a closer look. Here, in particular. Where it says nurse, signed Alita Talia.
Huh? You always do your homework.
Did you miss Talia when you...
Yeah, I met her at the clinic.
So? Could you tell us a bit about the circumstances of your meeting?
Fine.
I'll tell you how you met if you want to know that bad.
Half a year ago, I was shot during a little turf war within the family. Ready to die. Sure. They came and got me, hauled me off the docks.
The Merctus Clinic?
That's where I met her. A fallen angel.
You mean Alita Talia?
She was scared of me at first, turns out. But you know what they say. The bad guy always gets the ladies.
Right.
She was on that clinic anyhow. So I was like, I'll take you on, woman. Straight gangster style. Guess what she said? What'd she say? Come on, give it some thought. She said it real quiet, like on the down low, you know what I'm saying? I'll leave if you'll marry me.
So, that was the proposal?
You know it. I know the love right there in the hospital room. Just like that. The op was done and we're out of there. See you later. Bye.
About that op.
Yeah, he goes well after all, did it? I know about the report. I know it's still in me.
This health checkup was the boss's idea, you said.
Yeah, can you imagine? What's the point of living healthy when you're a G? You know what I'm saying?
Didn't you learn about the bullet from that checkup?
Yeah. That's when I knew the doctor had to pay. I figured I'd get that cap pulled out of my wrench. Hey, I'm still living large now, aren't I?
Incidentally, you have a health checkup before?
Nah, my old man suddenly gets the idea that we're all gonna get checkups.
Hey, Mark.
Guess he's getting old. Older, I mean.
Okay. Alright, let's talk to the former doc. Where is he? Break?
Island's dog doesn't look too lively. Say dogs and owners resemble each other. Guess there are exceptions.
What the fuck? I don't feel any motivation to defend this guy. Well, good thing that you're not the player, because I'd get murdered if I didn't defend this guy. The Yakuza's gonna... He's gonna summon Kiryu to go like... and he's gonna rip my shoulders and then snap my neck. If I don't get a innocent. So... you know. We gotta go where the music is. Where's the music? Other than here. Okay, Phoenix disappeared. It's a horror game. Yeah, true. Walkie, you don't happen to recognize these, do you?
Hey, sure I do. I was the one who bought them for her.
For Miss Tiala?
Yeah, birthday present. She got mad little feet. Mad, so cute, man.
These sandals are hers.
Yeah, I kinda had a feeling.
What's up with the funky vibes?
It's time to examine. Examine what? Spin. X is behind you. And he just grabs me. What am I gonna do? What is autoplay? Oh, probably like an auto passes the dialogue. Oh, thank God. That is all we needed. Good.
So, dude, we've been looking all over for you.
Oh, what's the matter, Juicy doll?
Hollow, show him what we found. And like, expert advice.
I suppose he's a doctor still. Mr. Eldoon? Is everything okay?
I'm so happy. I just thought my doctor days were gone for good.
Mr. Eldoon.
Eldoon.
Mr. Eldoon, could you take a look at this?
Eh, a medical chart. Hey, you shouldn't go around taking these for clinics.
Why the sudden silence, Mr. Eldoon?
What? What's going on here?
That's what we want to know. Trevor belongs to my client. He's on trial on suspicion of murder.
On trial? That's crazy. You can't put him on trial. He's AVD.
AVD?
Up and dead, he's knocking on the pearly gates and someone's about to answer.
Can you tell us why? Good night, Eagle.
It was a wig!
Well, permit me to speak as a surgeon. You listen up good now, son. No way. I think he's a completely different person. Well, according to this chart, this Waki Kataki fella is not doing so well. He's got a bullet right up in the side of his heart. That's right. Yeah, this chart talks about the post-op. In other words, the operation is already finished. But you can see that the bullet's stuck in there. Why would it still be in there after the operation to remove it? Well, about the only reason for that I can think of is it was to trick the operator. It was too tricky to operate on. What? That bullet snug as a bug up there next to the aorta, which is connected to the heart. Heck, that scrap of metal is just surrounded by blood vessels. Kind of a miracle. The noodles infected his brain. 2 millimeters either side, and there'd be some serious bleeding going on in there. Not something your average dog would be able to fiddle with. I mean, it took a miracle to get that bullet stuck where it is, and it'll take more than a miracle to take it out. I take a magician. I'm only up to making rapids disappear. I haven't learned about bullets yet. Whereas with the heart pumping and the lungs working, that bullet's on the move. You give him another half a year, tops. Waki's operation was already half a year ago. That's why I'm saying you're out of time. It shouldn't be on trial, he should be on an operating table. Great, just great. How could Dr. Maractus do such a terrible thing? Why did he just leave that bullet in there?
I got pretty idea how he felt. Emergency operation. He's got the kid's chest open on the table. Then he finds that bullet. That despair right there, Cruzy doll. Cold despair. Cold despair.
Despair?
About the only thing he could do was sew the boy back up. He was exactly in the situation going Benny and couldn't take it out.
Takis.
You bet this kid's the only son, I hear. He skips the operation and walks back on the street living his life. Plus, it's only a matter of time before his heart hemorrhages and he drops cold.
How awful.
Which doctor would they take him to?
Maractus.
Not enough ties to them, he could probably cover up the truth of what happened.
That's just horrible. You left Waki to die.
Darkness in this world throws it all. Wait. Hungry. Bad to it, these games thirst towards the kid games.
She gone to the clinic the Phoenix is in? Are you kidding me? Could you imagine?
Oh, what's this now? You got a little bullet inside your heart there, son. Let's try to take that out of there, nurse. How are you? Oh, shit.
Like, this is the Manfred von Karma again with the bullet. Yeah, but that was in his shoulder. This one's like in a heart.
These gang stuff wasn't like kid games. You're up against real evil. Oh, it don't matter if you're weak or strong. They'll take you all the same.
You're a surgeon, right, Mr. Eldoon? You could operate on Waki, couldn't you?
I wish.
What?
I'm afraid there ain't nobody in the country that could. Maybe not even the world.
So Waki?
He's really lucky to be alive even now?
Oh.
One problem.
Paula? This chart. Look at the nurse section. Alita Tiala. That's right. This operation is how they met. Yeah, the problem is she knew. She knew about Waki's condition, guaranteed. Why didn't she ever tell him? Doesn't make sense. If she knew her patient was in serious danger, you'd think she'd want to get that second operation before getting engaged. What was she thinking, Apollo? Or were you thinking, Alita Talia? For the money. For the family. Haha. That's gonna be it. This got 10 times more interesting, and you'll have to figure out about it tomorrow. That's gonna be it. Already went through the first trial, right? Like, oh yeah, this would be the second go at it. How did you like Salmonella 2? I guess that's true. Interesting. He'll be back tomorrow? I'm pretty sure. But I'm gone today. So you guys have a good evening. Have a good night. Cross my fingers tomorrow we don't have troubles. Me